Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tales from Beyond Crow Lane. I am your humble Dungeon Master, Reed. I almost said my name was Mara. Let's get started with some introductions. Hi, like I said, I'm Reed. You can find me on TikTok or Hive at DND5E, on Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram at Snail5E, on Twitch at The Gamer Snail, and here. This is my home. Welcome. Happy to have you all here today. I'm passing things over to the person I almost introduced myself as, Mara.
Hello, my name is Mara. I'm currently slowly taking over Tales via Hive Mind, so get excited for that. Soon we'll all be Mara. Fuck. Anyways, I'm doing great. You can find me on the internet at College of Lore Dropout or Lore Dropout. You can also find my writing by searching my name. And I got glasses, and look how cute they are, and I'm very normal about them. Okay, I love you. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mara. Diana.
Hi, I'm also Mara. It's begun. I'm Diana. You can find me most places on the internet at SapphicsDragonona or just SapphicStrega on the frickin' Bluebird app. And I don't have a cool bit. I'm just happy to be here because I missed you guys.
Thanks, Diana. Bree.
All will be Mara. Hey. I don't know. Hey everyone, I'm Bree or Mara. You can use either or. If you want to find anything about me, I don't know, come to this channel. Or the Discord, or I don't know, maybe subscribe to the Patreon. There's a really great, awesome playlist that just got posted, and it's full of things that evoke feelings in me.
So true.
That's it.
So true. Thank you, Bree. Passing things over to Jess.
Hi everyone, I'm Jess. You can find me on the internet at Seriously. You can also find me here. I live here pretty much all the time, being weird and gay and full of brain rot. So yeah, I'm gonna have a good time today.
Thank you, Jess. TT.
Hello guys, I'm TT. I'm not lounging. I've just got a really bad headache, so I'm leaning back awkwardly. How's it going? You can find me at TT Bread on all the things, and I'm also Mara.
Thank you,
I throw
TT.
you like one of my French girls.
Last but certainly not least, James.
Hi everyone, I'm James. I also go by Maro, not Mara, because I think that Mara's little slip was really fun there, and I'd really like to embrace that with all that I have. You can find me on TikTok at NiceOneJames, and on Twitter and Instagram at TTRPGay. Also, my bit today is if you see this part of my hair that's standing up just like fully defying gravity, you're actually transphobic. So, no, you don't.
Thank you
No pressure.
much. Let's do some announcements. I got great news for you. This Wednesday is Starfair. Woohoo! I have it under authority that it's going to be a great episode. So come join
Who
us.
said that?
You did. You got big shoes to fill, and they're shoes that you own and that are your size, so it's great.
Scratches out notes to say bad episode. Fuck!
Come join us for Starfairs on Wednesday. Don't join us for Tales on Saturday, because there isn't one. And if you're here, I mean, like, you guys could still hang out, but we won't be here. So it's up to you how you want to spend your Saturday. But you can still spend your Sunday watching Crow Lane, because we'll be here doing it. And it would be nice to have you here with us to watch us doing it. That'd be great if you wanted to.
It just gets worse the more you say it.
You can... You can follow us on TikTok and Twitter at Starlight Tales _. You can subscribe to us on YouTube at Starlight Tales. You can join our Patreon and be really normal about Sam and Nadette, and also Willow and Pamali, and also Redacted, and also Redacted for the rest of this month. Because remember when I said it was a Crow Lane month? It's not. It's a Valentine's Day themed month now. Surprise! I fooled all of you. So join us to celebrate everybody's favorite gay couples and couples who are gay. Speaking of gay people, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Let's pass it over to the intro. We'll be right back. Hi, Gay. Welcome back. Well, Jess, why do you look so alarmed?
There's trumpets in my ear. What is happening? Where are they coming from?
We'll be right back. Hi, Gay. Welcome back. You can, in fact, mark technical difficulties off of your bingo card. We started early today, just for you. I feel like we should also add, like, brain difficulties to the bingo card. Like, you know,
That's
like
gotta
when
be
your
the free space,
brain
honestly.
just short circuits. Well, last time on... I'm sorry, my tongue just started itching.
What is happening in this? I thought I was gonna be the mess today. Like, what?
Last time, I almost just said last time on Starfarers. Last time on Tales from
tell us
Beyond
about
Crow Lane. Last time on Tales from Beyond Crow Lane, our party continued to investigate the crown that made Rose feel on top of the world. Before we went into our 1.5 year time skip. Different things happened over that time skip. Things like Riva training the kids and also their mother-in-law. Missions being had across the galaxy to try and find out more information about the possible reappearance of Wayland Crowcolts Sr. Sam and Nadette built a house together right across the road or the forest from Rose and Tennant. Rose and Tennant, you know, they did some things like had a baby. That's cool and exciting and fun. And we pick back up on a Sunday, 1.5 years later, on Naomi Rodella Crowcolt's first birthday. Instead of family dinner this evening, you're having family late lunch at the estate to celebrate the first birthday of Rose and Tennant's little baby. It's the morning. Birds are chirping. It's a dreary day outside, like it always is. What would you guys like to do?
I feel like Nadette is already over with Rose, just plying everyone with mimosas, trying to keep everyone together, calm. Just like, all right, mimosa, here you go. There's like 9 different flavors of juice.
Everyone? Who is everyone?
Whoever is helping set up this party. Like
At the estate or at the
Yeah.
cottage?
at the estate.
Okay, cool. Incredible. Love it.
I think Rose has been pacing in like a sitting room of the estate, wherever either you or Rodella is, just sort of for like, probably started as like a, you know, I've got the baby in one of those little fabric wraps, and I was like trying to soothe the baby, and then the baby calmed down, and I kind of just kept going, and I've been doing that for approximately half an hour, just back and forth, back and forth.
I think Rodella, who's been doing all the heavy lifting, you know, rolled up the sleeves and immediately started moving chairs and tables and everything. Just finishes like setting a table down and stands up and like looks at you and just kind of, I think they're asleep.
Huh?
I think
Oh.
the baby's asleep.
Yeah, no, I was just, you know, sometimes you have to keep going after they're asleep or they'll wake back up.
Been going for a while.
It never hurts to be safe. Just to...
Would you, and she kind of like gestures over to the rocking chair. Would you like to sit?
See, I could, but the thing is, I think if I stop moving, I will have a breakdown. So I think I'm just gonna kind of... Sorry, am I driving you crazy? I don't mean to stand in your living room and just kind of stomp around, but
I think there's a nice worn trail for you to follow with all the pacing that this family does. So,
Okay,
you are
great.
not anything
Yeah,
out of the ordinary.
I'll stick to that. Then, I don't want to wear anyone.
Rodella looks at you and kind of looks at the time. Would Rodella know why Rose is freaking out at the moment?
I think probably.
Okay, and so I think Rodella looks at the time and just kind of, okay, I'm sure he'll be back when he can.
Yeah, no, I'm sure everything is totally fine. It's been a month, so what's another 12 hours? It's probably fine. I'm sure my husband is fine and not adrift on a empty ship in space forever. Yep, everything's fine.
I think you guys have survived much worse.
Yeah, but normally when we did that, I was also there, so I knew what was going on, and I'm not really used to not knowing what's, and yes, I could cast sending, but I don't want to bother him if everything is fine. But I'm losing it a little, as you probably can't tell because I'm holding it together.
Rodella steps away for a second and goes into the kitchen and just makes up a cup of tea and comes back in and sets it down in front of you on a table, not necessarily handing it to you, but sets it down so you can see it and you can get it when you want it.
Yeah.
And then as she walks by you to keep setting up, reaches out and just kind of pets the side of your face and then keeps going.
Oh, I think Rose picks up the cup of tea and does that thing where she's still pacing, but they'll stop every couple steps, take a sip, and then resume, and then stop. I take a sip. So you've slowed them down at least a little bit.
I think Nadette will come in to the room after a bit and be like, hello, you need to do something else, probably, yeah? Do you need a job? I could give you a job.
Sorry, I thought you meant in the grand scheme, not a...
No.
I mean, what kind of job? I do have a sleeping baby attached to me currently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking, it might be cute if the doorway had some flowers and stuff. Do a little floral arrangement outside.
I could do that.
Yeah, get something creative done. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it would be helpful, then I can...
Yes, very much.
Okay.
Do you need me to get Gnome ready?
I think... theoretically, yes, but also having, the weight here is helping me not spiral a bit. So maybe if we give it, 10 minutes, and then, that would be great, actually, if you don't mind.
Go also, peek over at little sleeping gnome, get, right up in Rose's space, be like, hello, little gnome. You're so old. Give a little kiss on the forehead.
Pass the fuck out. But as you put a little kiss.
Didn't think that was baby dialogue for a minute. Just a minute.
As you put a little kiss on the forehead of this baby, you can feel your cheeks get a little bit redder, and you kind of put your hands up, and Rose, you can see two little blush marks in the shape of smiley faces on either side of Nadette's cheeks.
Oh.
Did she do something? What'd she do this time?
No, it's it works for you. It's very cute. It's just your blush is sort of taking a shape of a happy face.
Oh, that's cute. Thanks,
It works for you.
Yeah, thanks. All right,
Yeah.
I'm coming back to find you in the garden. 10 minutes. Getting that
Thank
little
you.
baby ready. Yeah.
Can I tell you to check on the twins as well while you're waiting 10 minutes? Thank you. They're probably fine. I'm just some sort of in, mode at the moment. So
Now, I think they're being absolutely filled up with sugar at this exact moment.
great.
So,
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's a problem for later, Rose, and hopefully
and-
later Tenet as well. Okay, I'm gonna go make a bunch of flowers.
Okay. Yeah.
If you need me. Okay.
Yep. I'll come get you.
I'll put the cup down and heading out to the doorway to Druidcraft just 1,000 flowers.
Sure.
Perfect. Go find the twins.
Yeah. I don't know. Riva, Ruby, what are y'all up to?
I think, is Rose going outside to do these flowers, or just like out into
Probably like outside facing the door. So like in the doorway, but technically outside.
Yeah. I think Rose kind of probably comes out onto the porch, and Ruby like just starts to come around the corner, immediately puts a hand behind her back and is like, "You're not
Hi.
supposed to be outside yet."
I'm making flowers. Because if I
Right.
don't, I'm gonna go insane. So,
Right.
why are you being suspicious?
I'm not being suspicious. I don't know what you're talking about. Bye, and then just kind of ducks back behind the side of the house, and disappears again.
Bye. Okay.
Yeah, that's all you're gonna hear from me for a while. So have fun.
Cool.
All right.
Normal.
Riva, what are you up to?
I think Riva is on a jaunty morning stroll over to the vault of the Crowcolt Enterprises.
Sure.
And she's probably like whistling a jaunty little tune. Great little mood. As she's like heading into the treasure vault for today.
You see Donovan is there at his normal position, kind of setting things up because he is going to the birthday party, but first they have to like make sure the building is locked down with all of the new safety measures that are put in place. The vault now has like 3 extra levels of security, like an extra big wall in front of the other big wall, like more magic cast on it. It's like really been upped. But after, unlocking all 17 locks, you can get into the vault.
I think Riva walks into the vault and sort of on like one of the like maximum security shelves or something like that. She like enters a code, like pulls out a key, and you see a little like sort of box all wrapped up with a little like wrapping paper and bow. And she's just like picks up the little present and puts it in her coat pocket and sort of jauntily locks everything closed. And I think she looks like into the vault and sees like the place where the crown was before, and just sort of eyes linger for a moment, and then walks back out. It's like, Donovan, good morning. How are you?
Oh, good morning. Nice to see you. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm real excited about the birthday. Thank you so much for the invitation to the party. I think it's going to be very fun. I'm going to bring the whole family along.
Oh, it's gonna be delightful.
Yeah.
No, I haven't told anyone, but I think I got the very best gift possible for my little grandchild.
Oh, I could keep a secret if you want to tell me. You don't have to, but I can keep secrets really well. So.
Well, let me tell you, and I haven't even told Rodella yet. And I think Riva like opens the little, like pulls the box out, pulls it open, and you see is like, it's like a rusty old dagger, but it's been like polished up a little bit, and it's like kind of old fashioned. Well, I got this dagger. This was my first one, and the first one that I ever used to kill somebody with. It's gonna be perfect.
What a gift!
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'm so excited.
Surely is a gift. Pass you on the back. So nice to see you, Riva. I'll see you at the party.
I'll see you there. And I think Riva just sort of puts the box away and is just in the best mood this morning.
Incredible. So then you can find the twins, Mara with Sam, who is frantically trying to get things ready. This is a big party, so like there's wait staff that have been hired to help like serve food and such. And so Sam, who is kind of a little bit in charge of the food because Rodella is in charge of most of the decor, but I feel like Rodella gave a lot of input on the food. Sam is kind
Can
of.
I argue really quick? that Rodella's gift to the baby is that Rodella made the cake and it's chocolate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely. So Sam, who is not touching the cake at all, but is touching the rest of the food, is frantically like giving the kids pastries and having them be taste testers and helping her make stuff. So yeah, you can find them in the kitchen.
Hello. How's it going in here?
Auntie Nadette, I'm so glad you're here. What? I have, Auntie Nadette. This is Aspen, by the way.
Yeah.
Auntie Nadette, I have a task. I have a really important task, and I can't make the decision, and I need you to help me.
All right. Lay it out. What you got?
What type of sprinkles do we want in the donuts?
Oh, that's really tough.
I can't decide because there's rainbow and there's chocolate, and I feel like if I do both, then there'll be too much chocolate and not enough rainbow. But I really feel like the rainbow is the way to go. But what if people don't like rainbow? And what if people want chocolate? And what if the rainbow adds too much color? And I just don't know.
All right. I have an idea. Kind of wild. You're gonna have to go with me on this, right? We don't do both. We do half of them rainbow, half of them chocolate. Then people can just pick.
Elowen kind of pipes up from the background. I've been saying that for like the past 5 minutes. I have, and I don't know why she doesn't listen to me. And Aspen's like, because what if there are more people who want rainbow than chocolate? And then we have half and half of them goes to waste, or people are gonna eat the ones that they don't want.
All
I
right.
don't want that.
Follow-up idea. We do like a make your own donut station, right? So we have some out, and then they pick the sprinkles they want. We put out little sprinkle shakers, and they can put it on. And then if somebody doesn't want sprinkles, they don't have to put it on at all.
It's really smart.
Thank you. I am incredibly smart. Maybe the smartest one in the family besides your mother.
And we'll go back to putting like the sprinkle bowls now out in different arrangements. Sam kind of looks at you with a grateful grin of, thank you so much. I needed a moment.
Yeah. I can go over, just, give Sam a little hug from behind. Be like, what you making?
Right now, quiches.
Oh, love your quiches. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Are you making the bell pepper brie one? Please,
Yes,
please.
I am. I'm making one, which is one serving of bell pepper brie, and one of just like mac and cheese, because I figure that's what kids like.
Marry me? Just someday, right now. I don't care. Just let's do it, yeah?
But sure, yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
great.
that
Got it.
was the plan, and
Okay, great.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, alright, good. Oh my god. You're amazing.
Kind of lifts up a spoon of mac and cheese and puts it in your direction. It's
my
great.
God.
It's delicious.
Look, I know you actually learned magic this year, but this is a real magic right there. Oh my god.
Can't learn it. It's an innate thing. I don't know what to say.
Ugh. Talent is beyond measure. Alright, I need to go find my sister Ruby. We've got a surprise happening. But here. I'm gonna go over to the kids, be like, alright, I have how's the donuts coming? We all good on the donut front? Alright, I have a task for you to do. Alright, you ready? It's very important.
Aspen kind of crosses her arms.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like the task that you gave us on Mum's birthday? Because I've been thinking that I didn't think those were real tasks at all.
Well, what if I told you you're making a happy birthday banner? Does that feel like a real task?
Oh, yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah. So, just got like a roll of paper from the antique shop and just kind of spread it out. Happy birthday. Just put that on there. You could put happy birthday, Naomi, like whatever. Get that on there and then
Elowen
decorate it
suddenly
however you want.
appears next to you. Can I put a rubber duck on it?
Of course you can put a rubber duck on it.
Can
Which
I put
also,
multiple.
as many rubber ducks as you want. It can't be only rubber ducks, but there can be some.
Okay.
Which also, and I pull out of my pocket a tiny rubber duck that's like this big, and it's wearing a little birthday hat. I also got you this. This one's really special because you can put it on the back of another rubber duck, and it'll carry the rubber duck like in the bath. I didn't catch any of that, but you're welcome. Yep.
It just kind of starts crying.
Perfect. Gonna turn to Aspen, and all right, I'm trusting you with this. All right. In fact, I'm not gonna give it to you yet, but I'm gonna show you, and after the party, you're gonna get it, right?
The banner? Oh, we're doing the banner right now.
No, I'm giving you a gift. Yeah. All right. Here we go. And I pull out, and it's one of those little hand buzzers that you can like slip on, and then when you shake somebody's hand, it gives them a little zzz. And I show them what it does. After the party, this is all yours. Deal?
I'm gonna shake your hand because I know not to, but yeah, deal.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna slide it off, put it back in my pocket. All right, banner. All right. Give Sam a little peck on the cheek and be like, all right, I'm back to find my sister. And today's gonna be great, right? Today's gonna be perfect. Nothing's gonna go wrong.
Have you seen Rose?
Yeah, in the, doing some, flower maintenance out in the front. Why?
Oh, I just wanted to talk to her real quick.
Okay, I can send her your way if you want. When I see
Oh,
her.
I can find them. Thank you, though.
Alright, perfect.
Gives you a kiss on the cheek. Love you.
Love you. I'm gonna now speed walk out to find my sister.
Yeah, I think Ruby is like kind of around the back of the house, and I think kind of like comes in, like almost meets Nadette halfway, and is like, "Hey, why'd you send Rose outside?"
Oh wait, she was gonna wear another hole in our floor. We have to pack it.
Yeah, but I've
like
already got it
every other
tied
year,
up
the amount
out
of
back.
places-
You wanted to see it?
It's here?
Yes, it's here. What do you think I've been doing all morning?
I don't know. Doing drugs in the woods. Why?
Yeah, I did that first, and then I went and picked it up. It's fine.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
I
all
can
right.
multitask. I contain multitudes, Nadette, alright?
You do. I'm impressed by you
Yeah.
every day, and I wish
Thank
I
you.
turned into you when I grow up. All right, where is it?
It's around the corner. I've got one of the groundskeepers keeping an eye on it.
You're a star. How are we doing this? We put it in a little box, and then like, ta-da!
It's not gonna fit in a box. Nads.
Really?
No, it's like grown already.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll give like a cue. I mean, like, and from your sisters, ta-da, and then you walk around the house. With it.
Right. When are we gonna do this? Are we waiting for like everyone to get here? Are we doing it now? I mean, what's like?
I mean, should for sure wait until like maybe not when everyone's here, but like at least when Tennant's here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, like, should we even do it today? Everyone's all stressed out, and I mean, this is gonna make probably one or both of them. The heads are gonna spin off probably. So.
No, we do it today. Yeah. Of course
Yeah.
we do it today. It's a
Yeah.
gift. You do it on the birthday.
Right.
Yeah.
Gift for the birthday. Yeah.
Whole family gift.
Yeah. For sure. All right. I'm gonna
Right.
go. I'm gonna go check because I think it's a little bit rowdy. Definitely gonna need some more training before we
Oh yeah,
Fully
you and
back.
I, between the two of us, we got it. Yeah.
I think so. I've trained birds with dogs.
Yeah.
Can't be that different.
Right. Yeah. Also, just kind of
Cuddle
grab your
dog.
hand before you turn away. I really like your hair today. You did good.
Kind of eyeing Nadette with extreme suspicion.
What?
This is
It-
what my hair always looks like.
No, it's like pulled back different. You have less like flyaways. It looks good. That's all I'm saying. I'm not getting
Alright.
something from you. I'm just complimenting you. People are allowed to
You're not
compliment
getting
you,
anything
Ruby.
out of me that I know about yet. What did you do? Did you break something?
I didn't
Need
break.
me to
Oh
hide
my
it,
god!
like when we kids?
No, everything is fine. Just after the party, don't shake Aspen's hand. But that has nothing to do with your hair. That's two completely separate instances.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Do I want to know why I can't shake Aspen's hand?
just a little prank. Okay, go take care of the thing. I like your
Right,
hair. That's all I'm saying. Go.
Fine,
go.
thank you. I guess
Right.
I'll go fuck off to check on this thing we sure did get.
Sure. Are we trying to keep it a secret, or do we want to do a scene of you going to check up on this thing?
Let's go check up on it. Okay, so we got a hellhound.
So you walk through the forest, and like tied to a tree is a dog-shaped creature. Looks kind of almost like a Great Dane. It's very, very dark black, except around its like paws and like the inside of its ears and its tail are like licks of flame. And it's playing catch right now on this like large rope that it's tied to this tree with Ember, who is the groundskeeper, who is a tiefling, who has this like very, very pale, pasty skin that's covered in these glowing orange, like rune-shaped tattoos. Has hair that is like white at the top, at the crown, and as it goes down, gets darker and darker until the very end of it is black. And yeah, it's fucking playing catch with this hellhound.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna come up and give a little whistle to the dog and like call him over, give him
Yeah, bolts in
scritches
your
on his
direction.
big fucking head. I love a dog with just a massive head, like the size of a basketball. Like, oh, God bless.
Yeah.
Just kind of give big scritches around the ears and kind of look up at Ember and be like, "You being good?"
Is he being good or am I being good?
Either one. My dogs aren't being good right now. Either
Yeah,
one.
We're fine. How are you?
Good. Oh, you're big for this. Thanks for keeping an eye on him just till. You know,
He's a beauty.
he's something, isn't he?
Yeah, where on Earth did you find this? Or I guess not on Earth, where in the fucking galaxy did you find this?
Well, I mean, Tenant Rose, I have an old friend from the ant farm, just works for, I don't know, it's some stupid organization, French Horn or some shit like that, and
Oh, okay. Yeah, from the French Horn people. Now that makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
too bad that was a bad joke. I don't know why I made it. But yeah,
Oh, I think it's funny.
thanks. We're in slim company. Kind of pull a little. I'm sure I have like little treats for a little creature in my pockets. I give him a little treat. My brother's gonna kill me, but he'll have to catch me first.
Yeah, this is certainly a birthday gift.
Yeah, I mean, he's complaining about the birds not doing a good enough job, keeping an eye on things, so I figured I'd get him a real guard dog.
Oh, I think Ellen Twell are guard dogs enough, but
Yeah, they're real vicious. But seriously, I owe you for this, so
yeah,
anything you need.
sure. I'll be sure to cash in on the favor.
We kind of kind of starts to like her smirk kind of almost turns into like a full-on grin, and then she like catches it and is like, right, well, I better get back there. Rose is already like really suspicious, and I also think that her head might like implode at any second, so
Can't have that.
no, can't have that. I mean, I don't really know why. It's a whole big to-do for a baby that's not gonna like remember, so I don't really know why we're. But
Birthday
these things are
for
always...
kids aren't for the kids. They're for everybody else.
Yeah. So I'll see ya round.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. I leave.
Cool. Sorry, I'm still thinking of speaking of. I just saw the chat. Speaking of gay people. So speaking of gay people, Rose.
Yeah, what's up?
You're expertly druid crafting these flowers on this arch, and Sam kind of walks up next to you. Very much makes her presence known. Doesn't want to spook you.
I think,
Wow.
not to make this a little sad, I think Rose
Please
hears
do.
footsteps coming up behind her, and like shoulders kind of straighten and she whips around and Sam sees like an expectant kind of like look of relief. And then it becomes a very calculated, like not trying to look disappointed that you're here, but like a little disappointed. Hi.
Sorry.
No, you've nothing to apologize for. You're fine. How are you? Do you need anything?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. How's the food going?
Going well.
Good.
Yeah, the flowers look beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, there's one thing I can do very well when I'm stressed, and it's magic. So I'm
Interesting.
doing that.
I'll have to.
Yeah.
Is that a thing that only you do, or is that like an everybody thing? Or
I think it's probably a unique blend of a shitty upbringing with a father who really wants you to do magic very well, and also just all of the stressful situations I've had to do magic in.
yeah, no, that makes sense.
Plus, I mean, I guess there's something kind of satisfying about taking your energy and making it something pretty that other people will enjoy. So
That's why I like cooking.
yeah. I'm not quite as good at cooking yet, but I'm getting there. I see
Oh.
the appeal.
You'll rival me soon enough.
Thank you.
I have been debating whether or not to tell you about this because I don't want to stress you out more than you already are.
Okay.
But if it was me, I would want to know.
Yeah. Okay.
I was grabbing supplies from the bakery this morning, and you know how you've been teaching me like how to like identify magic spells when they're being cast.
Yeah. I think Rose, like almost in like a self-soothing thing, starts automatically like kind of like rubbing her hands along Naomi's back a little bit and like hugging her a little tighter.
Someone cast something.
What do you mean?
I don't. It's hard because I don't entirely know what it was, but I recognized that they were at the end of the street by the bakery, and they said something, and they looked a little bit different.
Like after they said something?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you catch anything about what they looked like before or after? Any notable clothes? Any
No, I'm
features?
sorry. It was really just out of the corner of my eye.
It's okay. That's all right. And I'm sorry, you said this was outside of the bakery?
Yeah, across the street.
Okay. Yeah, and it's probably just one of the new people Reva brought on for security, but I'll look around a little.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
I kind of like the hand that was on like under Naomi. I'll kind of reach out and like put a hand on Sam's shoulder. Thank you for telling me. It's okay. I am actually a little bit calmer now that I have a thread of something to follow and a place to put it. But if you see anything else or catch wind of any other weird spells, will you come find me?
First thing, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. I will, I'll keep an eye out. It's
Okay.
honestly, knowing this family, it's probably some weird surprise. Someone's
Yeah.
arranged.
Yeah,
So-
probably. And in which case, I didn't tell you about it, and I wasn't the one who ruined it. So.
Yeah, I'm an excellent actress. Not to worry.
You are.
So,
You are.
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Um.
I'm
yeah,
gonna
if
go
you need
back
anything-
to food. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go.
Fine.
Bye.
and walks off.
I think Rose kind of like opens the door like they're gonna go in, and then waits until Sam is like out of sight and closes it again. Can I just like look around the street? Do I see like anybody looking who shouldn't be looking? Just anything out of the ordinary?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay. I cannot understand how much that is a natural one. Do I have no, I'm gonna save my inspirations. Yeah, that's the one. Actually, I'm so stressed about my husband.
Yeah. You look around and you think you see Tennant behind a tree walking towards you, and then it's not him, and then your brain kind of drifts in a different direction.
Cool. Can I start ritual casting detect magic out here? Just
Sure.
to be safe. I'm guessing Nadette will probably come back before I'm done with it. But
Yeah, for sure.
that's okay. I'm just gonna sit on one of the little steps on the porch and hold my baby and start ritual casting magic and try to be so normal.
Your baby starts to wake up, kind of blinks her little eyes,
Kind of look down. Hi, good morning.
just like lets out a cough in your face.
I think I like wince and brace for some magic. Is there any?
Cough.
Okay, cool. I kind of like smooth some of the little tufts of hair back and like I think Rose starts. I don't know if anyone else's mom used to do this, but my mom used to do this thing. It does this thing with babies where you kind of like do one of these until they go back asleep. And so I start kind of just like very gently doing that and humming.
Every now and then, Naomi sticks her little tongue out, try and like lick your hand. So it's just like, but it's like very delayed because she's still so sleepy, and so you'll go like this, and her eyes will close, and then like 2 seconds later she'll go.
Rose is trying so hard to laugh, but still kind of just like keeps going, and is like doing that thing where she's trying not to laugh because she knows it's gonna shake the baby. She is, but oh my god, it's very cute.
Yeah. It gets to the point now where like you do this, and then when you're going back, your tongue's out, and so she gets you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nope. I'll kind of start going on the cheeks instead.
Eventually she'll fall back asleep. I just thought that was funny. Nadette.
No, it's very good. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Walk over, be like, all right, I can get her ready if you're ready for her to get ready.
Hey, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, give me just a second. I'm casting something.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Cool. Here, do you want to? I'll kind of like pull a little bit of my skirt to the side so there's room for you on the step next to me.
Sit next to you.
And I will keep casting detect magic.
You can finish casting detect magic. Besides the normal like magic items that you have on you, magic items that Nadette has on them. Nothing procs.
Okay. I think Rose kind of like frowns a little bit and like scrunches her nose in this expression of like frustration that you know very well. Nadette goes, okay. Yeah, sorry for that. I'll kind of start unwrapping the fabric and hand over the world's sleepiest little guy.
Blink's eyes blink open as she's being passed from one person to another. Looks up at you, Nadette.
Little gnome, good morning.
Giggles a little bit, and farts.
Nice, get it out. Yep.
Goes back
Better
to
out than
sleep.
in, as they say.
So true.
Be on the lookout. There's a wayward tongue looking for.
Eyes
something.
fully closed, just.
Yep, there
Got
goes.
it. For a second, I thought you meant there was just like a literal like tongue
No.
rolling around, and that was very concerning.
No, I mean, with the magic this one exudes, I guess you really never know. But nope, just the normal one.
All right. Are you okay? You looked concerned there.
Yeah. No,
Yeah?
I'm okay. Just the usual. I'm thinking I might take a little bit of a walk. Maybe hope I bump into Tennant on the way back from the docks or something.
Yeah.
But if anyone needs me, I'll be in the area. Just kind of need a minute to myself without somebody drooling on me, I think, and I'll kind of like just like run a finger under Naomi's little toe, or like on the bottom of her foot.
You do that, and you watch as your finger starts to turn green.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess this is just my day now. That's okay. At least she's not a plant.
Yeah.
For now, knock on wood, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you need anything, I'll be in the area.
I don't need a single thing. If you need anything, I'll be in the area. And he might
Thanks.
be a shithead, but my brother will be here. I promise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Are twins okay, by the way?
Yeah, they're working on a birthday banner.
Nice.
Yeah, they're doing good. There was a big debacle about sprinkles, but, we got it sorted.
Okay. Thank you, Nanette. I don't know what I'd do without you, both this morning and in general. So
Yeah, I
thank
got you. And you'll just have to return it. And I look at little Nomi because someday I'm gonna have a little you, I think. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
You look at her, and when you look at her, her face is your face staring back at you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
no,
just kind of move her. Do I still have the smiley face blush? As a, use it like a little mirror.
No, you don't.
Nice. Okay.
I will be very excited to return the favor. Whenever that is, no rush, But on good authority, I think I'd make a very good aunt. So you just let me know.
So good at it. Kind of hold her under the armpits a bit, kind of turn her around. Okay, say goodbye to your mom.
It was just like Nanette, but in a baby.
How cute. Just imagine this.
Yeah,
Hold her up
nothing
on
quite like looking at my baby and seeing someone else's face that I didn't also make the... Yeah, you get the point. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you behave.
Reaches her little hands out at you and goes, Mama.
Oh, God. Okay. Sorry. I think Rose, honestly tears up a little bit and is okay.
I cannot understand how much Nanette's grown adult face.
Yeah.
And this little baby voice that goes,
okay.
Mama.
I kind of lean in a little bit so she can put her hands on my ears if she'd like to, and I just start doing that thing where you press a bunch of little kisses into the little chubby baby folds right here until they giggle. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, giggles.
I'm gonna hold her up in front of my face, and then when I lower, when you look away, I have the baby's face. I've cast disguise self on myself, so I have the baby face.
Oh God, Nanette. Oh boy.
The baby's losing their mind. That's the funniest shit this kid has ever seen.
I'll drop it. Go back to normal.
Hey, just sort of a random question. You weren't by any chance doing that in the out by the bakery earlier today, were you?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Is
there someone with a baby's head for a face looking around?
The terrorizing Dorithium, baby-faced, the newest criminal in town.
Oh,
I thought it might be you. That's okay. Yeah. Okay. You go about your day. I'll
go about your day.
I will, but only because you said that I should.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go put little Gnome in the cutest little birthday outfit in the whole world.
Okay. I laid some things out, just a couple options.
Yeah, got it.
I couldn't make a decision this morning, so thank you for doing this. I love you very much. You're my hero.
I love you very much.
When I find your brother, I will let you know so that we can all stop worrying.
And when I find your husband, I will let you know.
Thank you. Hopefully I find them first. No offense, but thank you.
Yeah. Well, now it's competition.
It is a little bit. That's okay. No,
Yeah.
it's all right. Okay.
All right. Love you. Give you a little kiss on the forehead.
Yeah.
Take your big old baby and...
My normal-sized baby.
A 1-year-old, they're large. They're like this.
Yeah, but it's not an abnormally large baby. She's perfect. She's perfect. She's
perfectly average-sized baby.
Yeah. As soon as the dead is gone, I am just gonna kind of do a very quick sweep down Crow Lane with my detect magic to see if anything pops up.
Sure.
As a note.
Yeah, I don't think you find anything out of
Okay.
the ordinary on your walk.
Cool. Do I, by any chance, bump into Donovan, any of the security people?
What? How close are we to the party starting? Do we think?
I feel like we're in the within the next 30 to 45 minutes territory, but I feel like we're probably not right on it.
Yeah, I think Donovan probably is afraid of getting there early because of the Reva knife. But I think you're probably walking to Reva.
Sick. Oh, I'm gonna have a normal reaction to that one this morning. That's fine. I think Rose is sort of like standing, staring like out in the direction of the docks, and then kind of blinks and goes, "Oh, hi. Good morning. Sorry, I didn't know you were coming up this way. I didn't mean to make it look like I was just waiting for you."
I think Riva's probably been whistling a little bit, like on this like jaunty stroll back as well, and kind of just looks at you. He's like, "It's no trouble at all. You're fine. Is everything all right?"
Yeah. No, just waiting for word from Tennant, but other than that, fine.
Don't
How are
lie to
you?
me. You're worried. You'll be here in no time.
I think when you say that, Rose like bristles a little bit, like not fully, but you see like almost as if like her hackles could raise a little bit, and they kind of just like break your eye contact a little bit to look out towards the docks for a moment. I mean, yeah, of course I'm worried. You know, my husband has been gone for a month and was supposed to be back last night, and I haven't heard anything. So, but it's probably fine. So. How are you this morning? Are you okay?
I'm doing wonderfully.
Good.
Look. Tennant's a Crowcolt. You'll return in no time.
Well, hopefully in time for, his daughter's first birthday party. But we can only wait and see. I don't suppose you saw any ships on the horizon when you were in town?
Reed, is there anything I would have noticed on my return back?
Make a perception check.
Alrighty. That is going to be a 25.
A 25. Yeah, so I think that there are some people who are coming from off planet for this party. So they would have been arriving. I don't think Tennant's ship is one of them. Dock's kind of empty. Very notably, no hot rod ships. They haven't been around the planet for quite a while. And there was like a group of people who are coming to help, like, be wait staff who were walking on their way, all like in nice outfits, kind of walking together and having a conversation about, oh my god, I can't believe we're working for the Crowcolts, and wow, like, what an opportunity, and wait a minute, how much are you getting paid, and that kind of conversation. But does it?
Rose, besides the wait staff and all the representatives that are due to arrive here this for this event, I haven't seen Tennant's ship arrive, but I would not be too concerned.
Okay, yeah, I will take that under advisement and try not to lose my head.
It's going to be a lovely day. It's going to be a lovely party.
Yeah, it will be.
Relax.
Thank you.
And she
Oh.
walks
Brie, I
past.
love you so bad, but I'm sitting here like, ah. Okay, yeah. I think Rose stands fixed there, very still for a moment. Did you say you leave?
I think Riva walks past you.
I don't think Rose answers. I think she just starts walking into town, which I don't think they were even planning on doing at the start, but just like has to put distance there right now.
Yeah, okay. Anything else anybody wants to do before the party starts? Okay, it's party time. Woot woot! We got people from all over. Riva, business is in full swing. What sort of people did Riva invite to this party is what I want to know.
It is, I feel like, representatives from the who's of like criminal organizations, I think, in the galaxy are here. I think it's sort of like I don't know how to. Their presence has been requested in a way to like show tribute and alliance, I think. So I think it's kind of definitely a matter of how do I say this? This birthday party is also Riva holding court.
Yeah, so some people start to show up, some people that you guys know, some people that some of you have never even met before. Rose, are there any people that you invited specifically?
I mean, I think that, like, you know, Rose sent out invitations to all of their close good friends. Like, I'm sure Drova and Jimbo got one. I'm sure Taser and Cassandra got one. I think Rose probably also sent an invitation to Lark and Alia, but I am guessing that's the kind of thing that they would nicely, politely have to decline. But
They
send
sent
a nice little gift.
very nice card and a gift, yeah.
Other than that, I don't think so. Rose doesn't have a lot of friends who don't live on this planet, so...
Yeah. I'm imagining there are probably, like, some of Aspen and Elowen's school friends that were invited.
Sure.
Bobby Masterson was not. The Mastersons were not invited.
Sure.
Yeah, so people start schmoozing. Carl, definitely there. I need everybody to know that.
What about Crawl? Is Crawl there?
Crawl is not, actually. You haven't seen Crawl in quite some time.
Hey, stop the stream. Is Crawl okay? Did you kill Crawl?
I didn't kill Crawl.
The way you said that is so
It
fucking-
didn't
it
kill
makes me think that
Crawl.
whatever happened to Crawl is worse.
Ignore the plot. Someone find out what happened to that guy.
Yeah.
Can we
Call him up
get
right there. Birthday party canceled.
Crawl.
Locate Crawl activated.
All maybe on what we call a PIP, a performance improvement plan.
This kid, Crawl, one who let the vault get broken into. Crawl's not being entrusted with high value missions anymore.
But he can still come to my kids' birthday party.
I think Crawl is off planet training.
Wow.
Got a very
my
serious
God.
training regimen. But Carl is there, and definitely there is a gift that's from the both of them.
So funny. I think as this party kind of like gets going, Ridella's spending most of her time over kind of in Rose's general vicinity. And it wasn't quite so apparent before, but while Ridella was setting everything up and whenever Ridella was also kind of continually checking the clock. And I think as the party starts, Ridella doesn't really like schmooze up with the guests unless Riva calls them over, but they spend most of their time just kind of around the family and navigating that, and yeah, just keeping an eye on Rose and the kids. So
Yeah. In this like kind of first hour of the party, is there anybody that anybody really wants to talk to?
I actually kind of want to ask a clarifying question.
Sure.
Which is the sort of does Riva know that Tennant was supposed to arrive back last night? And is there sort of like a little bit of an expectation of Tennant's appearance? Basically what I'm trying to figure out there is how
How closely is Riva paying attention to Tennant's missions?
I think it would be fairly important, based on the fact that there aren't many. How do I say it? I feel like the important stuff is going towards Tennant.
So then, yeah, I think you would have known that you would have expected him to get back last night based on the direction he was going, how long it was supposed to take them to get there. Yeah, you would have expected his arrival last night.
Got it. But it's within a margin of error, I think, in terms of timing. But
for now, yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you. And then I think in the first hour, Riva is probably schmoozing, I think, with representatives from like the bell makers. I think like all of the sort of organizations that are kind of involved with like the forgery and magical item business.
Yeah.
And just sort of making the sort of the courtesies, the rounds, you know, of sort of like, thank you for coming, you know, we really appreciate you, and all of that type of thing.
Yeah. I'll say Euphony Wingsong, definitely there. And Shep is also there from the Birdhouse. So those are very notable because those two are like very high up in their organizations. They're not the like ambassador or anything. Like they are the person who is at the head of the organization right now. Ari from the Eclipse Company didn't show up, but did send a gift and a card. Emmett Chase from the Fireflies didn't show up, but that's because, you know, the Fireflies hate the Crowcolts. And yeah, I think Flint is also not there because Flint is Tennant's ex and thought it would be weird to show up to Tennant's kid's first birthday party, but also did send like a card and a gift. And then yeah, I think Rick for the Sticky Feets is there too. Why not?
Okay.
Sure, he's there.
Awesome. And sorry, there's a little bit of a little thing that's just sitting in the back of my mind, which wasn't there a character at Rose and Tennant's wedding who thought I was scary and hot? Who was that?
Oh, Chaser?
Okay.
I should never have said anything.
Chaser also not here, did send a gift that we can open later.
Got it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was just me personal curiosity.
No, I mean, she's the life of the party. She's very much missed.
Fantastic. Then I think, you know, Riva's, again, making these courtesies, and also I think opening the opportunity to, I think, have some more in-depth conversations after the bulk of these festivities have wrapped up.
Yeah.
I think normally Rodella wouldn't interrupt while Riva's kind of making the rounds, but after a while, Rodella kind of steps up behind you and just kind of rests a hand on your elbow.
When you do that, I think I take my right arm and put it around your waist and pull you in.
I've been trying to reach Tennant, and he's not answering.
He's not answering?
No. And he hasn't since last night.
Are there any reports of his last known location?
Are there?
You can kind of pull out your holo transmitter and pull up the GPS signal. Yeah, you have the last reading was from 2 days ago, was the last time he uploaded his coordinates.
Okay. I haven't said anything to Rose because I didn't want to make her more stressed, but we need to figure this out.
I'll let Clive know then down by the docks to keep an eye out and see if he can send one of his men out to those nearest location. I'm sure there's a crew by the docks that we could hire for a short moment. Would you like to make the call, or should I?
I'll do it. And Rodella immediately walks off and pulls out their phone.
Sure.
Transmitter.
Yeah, you can call Clive up.
Okay. I think just quickly relays the information. Is a little bit snippy, which is not normal for Rodella. But just kind of barks out the orders and...
Clive will keep an eye out and we'll let you know.
Okay.
Jess,
Yeah.
please make me... I'm kidding. What's going on with
Do it.
Tennant?
It's fine. I think you're halfway through barking through these orders to Clive, and I think you're being like so direct and snippy with them that they can't really get a word in edgeways. And just as Clive starts to be like, yeah, but his ships, and then Tennant just walks through the front door and kind of like practically like runs into you.
Rodella, yeah, hangs up without saying anything to Clive. And immediately just like goes to like almost like hug Tennant, and then like halfway through like chickens out and does the awkward like arm pat and like half hug and like okay.
So, hold on. I need to roll how I react to this. Yeah, doesn't even notice, just kind of like walks up to you, accepts the half hug, and kind of like reciprocates it with like an arm around your neck. Hi.
Yeah, we expected you home last night.
I know. I got held up.
Yeah, are you alright?
Yeah.
What happened?
Quick, I just need to... And is already
Yeah.
like kind of looking past you.
Yeah, of course. We'll talk after. Go see Rose right now.
Yeah, plan on it. Is like already like walking away from you and just kind of like... I can touch you now. Yeah, squeezes your
think-
shoulders. Yeah.
Rodella
Ruby
just kind of
kinda-
slumps.
I think Ruby, who like saw Rodella like leave and was about to be like, let me see what that's about. Kind of like comes into the hallway, stops for a second, sees Tennant, and just gives him this like up and down, fuck have you been? And then blows past him and heads up to her room.
Yeah, nice to see you too. Carrie's eyes. Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. They're one-track mind right now. It's fine. Let me find my wife.
Yeah, you can go find your wife.
I rolled a 17, so I imagine
You can find your wife.
Where do I
so good.
Where do I find Rose?
I think you find Rose sort of on the outskirts of the party, like holding some kind of drink and like talking to one of the representatives from Bastard Alley, but very clearly like this person came up to Rose and was talking to Rose, and
It's
Rose is very
Rick.
clearly not. God fucking Corey. Wait, I need to hear Rick's voice. Can you just like I was gonna scoot past it, but I do need to hear what this man. I need to know everything about him.
Yeah.
Can you tell me
So-
more about them?
Yeah, Rick's like a
Thank you.
middle-aged guy. He's like 45. He's got like short cropped, like salt and pepper hair. He's like looks very average. Just an average man. Got very square jaw. And it's just, you know, it's really exciting that you have kids. I've always wanted kids of my own, and
yeah?
I'm just like I'm really it's like it's cool that you have them, and I'm really happy
Thank
for
you.
you. Especially that
Thanks.
you have 3 now. Like that's such a fun number, and like
Yeah,
you
no,
know.
it's
Yeah, and I'm just you know, good for you. And when I got the
Thank you.
invitation, I wasn't gonna come, but you know, you got to celebrate life as it happens, and that's
Yeah, no,
why I'm
it's-
here. Because if we don't celebrate life, then you know what's the point of it all? And
yeah,
and
no,
you might as well.
Excuse me, shut up a minute. And then you're just like swept up into you're just swept up into a hug. You don't even have
I think-
a second to register who's hugging you.
No, I think like Rose's arms are stiff for a minute and then just instantly like fisted in your shirt. And she kind of like turns to Rick, like eyes welling with tears. Sorry, if you could just give me, I would love to hear more about you celebrating life. If you could just give me a moment.
Yeah. No, I'm
Thank you.
gonna go get another
Okay,
quiche.
yeah, you go do that. Okay. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate it.
Who the fuck is Rick?
Oh my god. Fuck, Rick, I don't want to talk about
Oh no, that was just me.
I would do anything for Rick. Thank you so much.
It's just a guy.
Tennant's not speaking. I think Tennant just like presses their face into your neck, is like very much like wrapped up in you, and you can kind of feel like just the pure exhaustion in their bones as they like hold to you and kind of like melt into you, and then you can almost feel physically him rebuild himself up again before he like pulls away from you and like steals himself and like holds your face, looks into your eyes.
I think while you were hugging Rose, you felt like a shuddering breath, kind of, and even as you pull back, you can see like she's trying so hard not to cry right now. Hi, where were you? Sorry, I was fine, but are you okay? What happened?
Bad traffic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sorry, I'm late.
It's okay. Are you okay? Was everything all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Where? It's just again immediately looking around for his babies.
I think like almost a playful offense kind of crosses Rose's face. She goes, "You've been on for 2 minutes and you're already bored of me. Okay. Yeah, we can go find your kids."
Sorry. Hi.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Hi. I'm fine and I've been
The
fine.
reply
so
to
you can
that
just
gives
move
you
on.
like the biggest, like most like PDA kiss in the middle of this room of people ever. Should not be a public kiss whatsoever, but like
Sure.
fully
Love to
stalks
see
you
it.
in the middle of this room as like a, oh yeah,
Love to
okay.
After a minute, she's like, "Yeah,
Is that
okay,
better?
yeah, you can go." But you can go find I think Nadette had Naomi. I don't know where the twins are. They had a lot of sugar this morning, so.
Just like looks at you and like he doesn't say it, but you can just kind of like see a softness enter their eyes and they really love you, and then it kind of like melts away again. Okay.
Okay. I'm really glad you're home because I was a really big bitch to your mother and I was only going to get worse with time. So,
Which one?
Reva.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. And in my defense, she told me to relax
Ooh.
when I was worried about you. So,
Did you slap her like you did me? 5 minutes ago?
no, I think I actually told her I'll take it under advisement.
Wow. Passive aggressive.
I was pretty mad. Okay, yeah, sorry, let's go. We can go find the kids.
Can I request
I'm not.
that Rose? Sorry. I just
No, you're okay.
interrupted you. Can you
No, go
make
ahead.
a little insight check on your husband? For
I
me?
would love to do that. Ooh, I rolled bad, but it's okay because I have a better buff now. That's a 16.
They're like a shade paler than usual, and they look like it.
I think Rose's brows kind of furrow a little bit, but she like. I think you see the thought process of like I'm filing this away for later because you probably want to go see the kids, but like she's not gonna drop it. Do you want me to go grab the kids? I can. Do you want
Yeah.
to come? I don't know how. I think if we walk across this party, people will come up and try to mingle. I don't know how up for that you are, so.
Just kind of gives you a look. The most introverted man in the world gives you a look, and is like, I'm gonna press my back against this wall. And
Okay.
leave."
Yeah, maybe duck behind something in case Rick comes to tell you how important it is to celebrate, like the joys
Just,
of
like-
life.
Looks around, finds like a potted plant, and just like edges closer to it.
Hey, there you go.
Like father, like daughter.
Yep.
I will go find my children.
Sure, yeah. I think Nadette, you still have Naomi, right?
Yep.
So that one's easy.
Nice. I will. I'll go get the baby first. I'll kind of pop in. Hi. Sorry.
Hi.
Do you mind? I've finally located my husband. Can I steal this little cherub for a moment? Just to.
Of course. I can also.
Thank you.
I think the twins are out in the front yard.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give them a shout. Unless, I mean, if you're going that way, if you could send them this way. But you've done a lot for me this morning, just to kind of keep me together. So I can do it if you
take your baby. I'm gonna
Thank
go
you.
say hi to my brother. And then
Okay.
say hi to the kids. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Take the baby. I'll actually, if you're gonna go talk to Tennant, I'll go get the twins first.
All right.
Kind of give you guys a moment. He's behind the potted plant.
You know, that was the first place I was gonna look, actually.
Oh, good.
I
Okay.
was gonna do that, or like look for feet under the curtains and tapestries. You know.
Also good. Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Go find my brother.
Yeah, we can follow you first. I'm not gonna say make an investigation check. Tennant's a tall man. The potted plant's not that tall.
I'm gonna like slide my back against the wall and slide over next to him, next to the plant. Hey.
Is it just you, by the way? I'm sorry. Or do you have
Oh,
my
yeah.
baby with you?
I have the baby still.
Oh, you do
You
have.
take
Okay,
the
cool.
baby. I have the baby.
This is Jess
You take the
speaking.
baby. I'll go get the kids.
Okay. I have a baby.
Okay,
Sliding next to
cool.
you.
I think Tennant's leaning quite heavily against this wall. As soon as he spots you, like immediately, like meets you halfway. Steps out from behind this potted plant. I'm just like picturing this like potted plant with just Tennant's head above it. Like, it's just not covering anything except their body, and then it's just like a disgruntled looking head above. Anyway, I think that's a great image. Yeah, immediately scoops Naomi out of your arms, like starts like pressing kisses into her face.
Giggles and starts going, "Mama, mama!"
Oh, we're working on it. You're so big. I
okay.
told you not to get that big.
Looks at you.
What did I say?
Starts breathing really heavily.
Oh. Wait, no, it's fine. It's fine. You're perfect size. Do not shrink or grow. Stay. It's like holding you now like a ticking time bomb. It's like, no, go stay.
Head starts to grow in size.
No. Okay. Well, no.
And
Okay.
it turns red. It's a big red head. Just the head. The rest of the skin is the normal gray color, but now the head is red.
So normal. Hi. Throws an arm around you.
Hey. While I'm in hugging Tennant, I would like to do a sleight of hand check
Sure.
on Tennant.
Yeah, just roll perception.
I'm gonna use my DM inspiration.
Go for it.
Babe.
Let's see. How does math work? Okay. Where's my sleight of hand? Oh, plus 10. Sick. That's a 26.
That's a 31.
You feel something drop into like your coat pocket as I'm hugging you.
Just put an egg in my pocket.
Why would an
You
egg?
used to do it because Francis used to do it, and then you picked it up from Francis, and it's something that you used to do when you were a kid. I don't know. I'm getting suspicious.
I don't know. You better
Can
look
I-
then.
Holding my giant-headed baby, and then like puts a hand in my pocket.
And you feel and pull out the potato rock.
Oh, I think kind of like immediately like recognize it, but I feel alone. I'm just like, I'll let you have that one. Just
Yeah.
Your pickpocketing skills have not gotten any better.
All right, it's a rock. It's hard to drop that in lightly. It's a full rock.
What kind of thief are you?
All right, no need to get nasty.
No, I'm very happy to see you. Just he so almost says "do better," and then
Oh my god.
cuts himself off, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
"How are you?
Good.
How's
How are
things?"
you?
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah, you look it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Gonna kind of grab on to you and just like, but you're here now, and that's all that matters, right? And I'm just gonna give you a little squeeze and give you a bardic inspiration. It's a little, in case you need it for small talk later.
Scratch me.
Oh no.
Thanks. Is Ruby okay? Is Ruby mad at me? Or is Ruby just being Ruby? I can't tell, it's been a month.
I don't know. Ruby and I do have a surprise for later, so it might just be angst for that. But I don't know, Ruby, have you ever experienced Ruby talking about emotions? Because that's new to me, so I have no idea how Ruby is.
No, I guess she's never been one for warm welcomes. What kind of surprise?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried now.
You shouldn't be.
Listen, Nadia, I'm very fragile today. I'm about just like one minor inconvenience from kind of just losing.
Your baby turns into a potted plant.
I just start bouncing the potted plant. It just happens so much. It's just like, yeah. I'm half a minor inconvenience away from
Yeah.
losing it.
It's, well, luckily for you, this is not an inconvenience. It is a gift. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A gift for. Yeah.
For the whole
Baby.
family, really, but
Baby now. Normal
whole-
colored, normal sized
Great.
baby.
We'll just hold her like a little bit tighter, just like praying mentally that nothing else grows or changes or does anything weird on this
He
baby.
starts trying to bite your hair.
That's fine. That's normal baby
I
stuff.
figured, yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Fine.
I missed you very much. I'm glad you're
Wow.
here.
Thank
I
you.
love you.
Oh my god. Who are you? What did you do, my sister? And like hugs you again.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull a brush out of my pocket and just kind of start getting your hair a little bit more in order.
What are you
Come
doing? What?
You gotta
Why
look
my brush in your
presentable.
pocket? Oh my god. Okay. Like can't really dodge you because they're holding a baby, so it's just kind of suffering.
There you go. There you go. Ah, see, you look so much better already.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, can you take this one just for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gnome.
Yeah, you can't stop calling her gnome. Like,
It's the perfect name. Look, looks like a little
Yeah,
gnome.
yeah,
Standing
and
up in the
she's gonna
garden with
turn
a little
into one
hat.
as soon
You
as she
turn-
learns what that
You
means.
turn the baby around, she's got a little white wispy beard.
See, because then that happens.
But I mean, look how cute.
Gives you a giant grin.
Oh, I'm just trying really hard to fight laughter.
And I'm gonna cast a little minor illusion so she's got a gnome hat on too. Come on.
Okay, I can't actually do this right now. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Just kind of staggers away.
Old gnome. And let
So
tenants see his
coughing
other
and
kids, and I'm
probably-
just circling.
throws up on you at some point.
Yeah, cool.
Can you tell that I've had really good experiences with babies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biting, exploding,
So, fun fact about
farting,
me.
shitting.
If your baby ever can't poop, you just give them to me. 2 minutes after me holding a baby, they will shit.
That is such a fun fact now.
I'm gonna file that away for when that ever comes out.
You let me know. I'm available. I'm here.
I'm just gonna walk around with little gnome, and I'm just talking up my wife's, well, not yet wife, hopefully someday wives. I think that we do call each other our wives, even though we're not married yet, because
I
it's just
agree.
easier.
Yeah.
Like her baking to anyone who will try to talk to me.
I mean,
like, oh,
it's great. Everybody's complimenting the food. every time like somebody walks past with like an hors d'oeuvre plate, like it's empty in 2 seconds and they have to go get more. Like people are having the time of their lives.
Yeah, she's pretty great. Just kind of anytime anybody eats any of the food, like, yeah, that's my wife's. She's amazing. She's a good cook.
Love it. I love wife guy, baby guy to dead. It's very good.
The Crowcolts are wife guys, man.
Yeah.
It's in the genes.
Rose, you're going to go find your kids.
Surely am.
I think they're probably rolling around in the grass and the lawn.
Cool.
Just rolling. Like having a race to see who can get from like point A to point B on the lawn faster.
Is there like a hill, or are they just rolling?
No, they're just eating themselves.
I think Rose like
Your
steps out
kids are weird. I don't know what you want.
I love them so bad. I think Rose kind of steps out in the front yard and like sees it and goes to call out to them, and then realizes what's happening and stops and kind of just like hands on the hips watches to see who wins.
Oh, Aspen definitely wins, but it's because she's cheating.
How is she cheating? Is she getting up and running or something?
No, Aspen's using her hands to push herself. It's
okay.
very clear that the rules say no hands. And Elowen has hers like crossed across her chest, like hands on her shoulders, and is just like throwing herself with the sheer willpower of like an 8-year-old child. But Aspen is pushing herself along.
Can I like catch Aspen's eye as she's doing this?
Sure.
I give her like a little bit of a, not a harsh one, but just a little bit of a mom look.
She winks. Keeps pushing herself.
God.
And eventually they get to the end.
When the race is done, I'll kind of just like look down at them and go, all right, now that we're sufficiently itchy and covered in grass stains, did we have fun though? Good race?
Mom, Aspen always wins.
I look at Aspen. Well, and then I look at, like, just, like, a little bit, I'm trying not to look too stern because I don't want Elowen to pick up on it, but I'm just kind of giving her a look, and then I look back at Elowen. Well, Win, I'm
just faster.
There's always tomorrow. You can always improve and get better. Right, Aspen?
Oh, maybe I'm just faster.
Okay, well, your dad's home. So, but I mean, if you want to keep racing, I guess.
No. Where's Dad?
Okay, stand up. Wipe yourself off.
They both stand up. They wipe themselves off. They're covered in dirt and grass.
I'll kind of prestidigitation the worst of it off.
Sure.
And then go, all right, come on. Walking, please. Not rolling. There's people walking with trays.
Aspen has started running, and then the second you say walking is like... Okay. Starts speed walking, and then realizes that she doesn't know where she's going, and then stops with you.
As I like pass her again, I'll kind of just smooth her hair back a little bit, and like a little bit of a smile creeps through. So here's the thing: I think Rosa was heading for that potted plant, and then now sees that their husband is no longer there. Can I make a perception check to try and find Tennant?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Jess, where's Tennant?
Better at those.
A luck check to see which of my mothers I found.
Sure.
Rolled bad on the luck check, so I find Reva.
Cool.
So I think you see, Reva, you see like Tennant kind of like staggering through this crowd, clearly looking for someone that's not you, and then sees you. It's just like a flash of like fuck, and then like rearranges their expression of like, hi, I'm back.
Good. Do you need a moment? There's a shower and some deodorant ready for you if you need it. And I think you need it.
I missed you too. Yeah. Okay. I will be doing that after I find Rodella.
I think Reva takes a moment, leans in, and just goes, I know there's a lot of people here, and I know you don't want to speak. Take as much time as you need to make yourself presentable. And I'll make sure you don't have to say anything besides a basic salutation to everyone here.
I think like
genuine gratitude kind of like crosses their face for a minute, and they just relax just like a little bit, and they just kind of like squeeze your wrist. Yeah, thank you.
Now, please go apply some deodorant before
All right,
you go see your wife.
Okay, it's already done actually. I did value seeing my wife more than. Okay, I'm just gonna go.
James, what'd you get on your perception check?
I got a 26.
Yeah, you find your husband.
Nice. I'm trying to step a little bit quicker than the kids, just to give a little, hey, you've got 2 children running full speed at you. Warning. I'll kind of catch up. Hey, found the troublemakers. They're covered in grass stains. Do you need me to? Okay.
He's already like bracing, looking very.
At you.
Fuck. Whoa!
They like skirt to a halt.
Hi. And we'll like kind of very gingerly like come down to one knee and then bring them both in. Hi.
No. How was your trip?
Fine. You look lovely. Looks at their pretty dresses covered in grass stains. What have you been doing?
Oh, we were having a race.
What?
We were having a race.
A race?
Mm-hmm. A rolly
Who won?
race. Aspen.
Yeah. Kind of like looks at Aspen like, yeah.
Did you bring us back something? You normally bring us back something. Did you bring us back something? Aspen totally avoiding the topic of the race.
Maybe if you're good. Yeah, it's not present time yet though. So.
Okay.
I have something for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, don't sass your daddy. Just go back.
Sorry.
Do you have anything for me? And then kind of like offers their like cheek like expectantly.
I do actually, but it's not present time yet.
Okay.
Reva smirks, so full of pride.
Yeah, you haven't changed. Okay. Okay. Well.
Element is gonna make an insight check. Aspen doesn't care, but Eloin's gonna make an insight check. Eloin rolled a 10. I think she's a little bit insightful, so maybe we're gonna call that like a 12 or 13.
I'm rolling deception.
Sure.
I rolled better, but I think
she probably gets that like feeling when you know something's not quite right with like an authority figure or like an adult, and it kind of makes you feel weird and off.
James, we haven't talked specifically about what the spells that you've taught your kids are.
Mm-hmm.
Do we feel like maybe you've taught Eloin message?
Yeah, I feel like the kids have probably got like a message and a druid craft going.
Cool.
You know, just
So-
kind of basic stuff.
You hear Eloin's voice in your brain. And she just says, "Is Dad okay?"
I think Rose kind of like their brows furrow just a little bit, but she'll answer through the message and go, I think, a lot of sailing, probably just tired, but why?
No, it just you know how I've talked to you about sometimes like things outside feel weird and then it makes my insides feel weird.
Yeah, love.
It feels like that.
Okay. I think Rose kind of like steps up a little closer and like runs a hand through her hair and still using message. I'll cast it on my own this time. And say, it is perfectly okay and normal to feel whatever it is you're feeling. Dad was gone for a while, but he is back and in one piece, and any feeling you feel about that is okay, but I promise I will check up on them and make sure everything is okay. Is there anything I can do for you to make you feel better?
I know that we said that I couldn't bring ducks to the party.
Mm-hmm.
But if I could have just one, it might make me feel better.
I think Rose kind of like looks
No
down
hint of mischief at all.
Sure.
Like, very genuine, like, this is her comfort object.
Give her
Rose
the
kind
dog.
of I will just give you Rose kind of like levels a look at Winnie that is just a little bit like there's a little mischievous twinkle in their eyes. And she, using message again, says, all right, cowboy or pirate?
Pirate.
Rose reaches into her pocket, like the pocket of like the cardigan that she's wearing, and just kind of like almost like sleight of handing something illicit. I kind of just like slip it into her hand for a little wink.
She holds it very gingerly to not squeak it and gives you a smile. As Aspen is like, okay, so what monsters did you see? What did you fight? What did you tell me all about it?
It was very boring. Very, very boring.
I don't believe you.
Well, it's classified. You have to be a spy to know.
Oh, well, I am a spy.
You're not. I saw some space jellyfish. Is that not good enough?
That's it? That's all you saw?
Okay.
You were gone for a month?
Penny?
That's all you saw?
You know-
kind of looks around at the rest of the room, and then like beckons Aspen closer. You can't tell anyone. I found a very interesting wizard in a bubble. Yeah.
In a bubble? Was it a big bubble in a normal sized wizard or a tiny wizard in a normal sized bubble?
It was normal. Oh god, it's fair. It's a fair question. Normal size wizard, big bubble. But you can't tell me.
I have so many more questions.
That's all I can give you, babe.
Okay. I'm gonna write them down and ask them later.
Okay. Has Tennant been teaching his daughters crow's camp?
Sure.
Okay, well then you have to do homework and you have to write it down in crow's camp. It's highly sensitive information, Benny. Okay. And if you write them down well enough, I'll answer them.
Sighs, pulls out the little notebook and like the little backpack that she carries. This is the thing that my parents had me do because like I would bother them with so many questions when they were trying to like do something. They would have me write down all my questions, and oftentimes the questions would get answered before I even needed to ask them. And so like I feel like Aspen carries around a little notebook where she writes down questions like when you guys are watching movies or in the middle of like plays, because like oftentimes they get answered. And so she starts writing. And Elowen, suspiciously holding something behind her back, looks up at you and gives you a smile.
Tennant like squints for half a second, realizes it's probably a duck. Pirate or cowboy?
Pirate?
Yeah, that's the go.
All right, why don't we give Dad some time to freshen up?
He goes, yeah, he does smell bad.
Okay. All right. Bad's a strong word.
Like an Italian sandwich.
Italians exist.
Fuck yeah, they do, baby. Are you kidding me?
Diana breaks the fourth wall and enters Crowcolts.
Crowcolts Paisans confirmed.
Yeah.
My god.
Haven't been watching The Sopranos for fucking nothing. Are you joking?
God.
Yeah, Tennant will like try to stand up and kind of like stagger a bit and has to like grab you, Rose, to like steady themselves, and then very quickly straightens, will not look you in the eye. Okay, I'm gonna
My
go
hand
sort out
stays
the-
on your arm.
we'll sort out the Italian sandwich situation. That's a weird kind of sandwich. I will be right back.
Salami in it. I'm telling you, you smell like salami.
Okay. Yeah, well, why don't we'll go sort that out. Why don't you go find Aunt
Okay.
Nadette and see what trouble you can
It's
stir
not,
up?
salami's nice.
Okay.
She's trying to dig herself out of this hole.
Tennant just looks dead inside.
People like salami. I like to eat salami.
This is taking a turn. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm sticking
starts
with-
writing in
Yep.
her notebook.
Tennant's trying to walk out of this room and trying to walk away from you.
No, I'm not fucking letting you, brother.
Okay.
My hand has not left your arm.
I think
and I
we'll
think
like
you're
pause in the hallway with you and just be like, go back.
you okay?
It's-
Don't lie to me. You just go back.
That's mean. I just need to see my mum.
Which one? The one that does the healing or the other one?
The first one. Yeah, the first one.
Lucky for you, I also do healing. So,
Yeah, but it's fine. It's not a big deal.
10.
It's fine.
Tennant.
It's looking so scared.
Husband?
Oh. Yes, wife.
Please, let me help. There's not a lot I can do. Please let me help.
Please don't freak out.
Why?
Just
I'm-
don't freak out.
I'm the picture of calm. I've
The
never
tips
forget
of your
once.
ears are really pink.
Okay, it's rude to talk about the tips of someone's ears.
I just got called salami.
That was not my doing.
Well, we're both having a bad day then.
Great, we're on the same foot then, so we can be frank and honest with each other. What's wrong?
I think we'll kind of like take you by like the hand and kind of like walk into the kitchen. Like, I assume the party's not spread to the kitchen, and we'll like close the kitchen
there
door.
Caterers in
Yeah, there are caterers who are
Oh,
like
fucking
popping
hell.
in and out.
We'll be like, how many fucking people are in this house?
It's catering.
Fine. We'll open the pantry and like go and like sit in the pantry and shut the pantry door and go, no one come in here, and close the door.
Rose kind of sorry, thank you. You're doing great, excellent work on them.
Like the one wait staff who's in there is like, okay.
So if you need anything, just knock. I'll pass it through.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, okay,
Sorry. Thank you again. Excellent work. Thank you so much.
yeah.
I'm closing the door as I'm talking. Really great job. Okay, we're in a pantry.
Oh,
Oh, whoa.
No.
Oh God, he died. Oh no.
oh, you're back. You're back.
I'm here.
I was like, I love that you were frozen.
I
I,
could
wasn't just
I
sliding
could see
into my
everyone
frame.
moving on TT's laptop and no one was there on my laptop. I was like,
Powerful.
Yep, I think Tennant will like sit on some kind of barrel, like very heavily. Remember how we talked about, you know when you get like a head injury or like like the amount of blood is
Tennant,
not
I was in
irrespective
the
of
ant farm with
injury.
you. Yes, I know
Of course.
about when you get a head injury.
Well, I don't have a head injury. I'm fine.
Okay.
So my face isn't disfigured. So
Oh my
I'm
God.
still handsome.
I'd have to leave. So
I did get lightly stabbed, but it's okay.
what?
You said you won't freak out.
I'm calm. This is my urgent voice.
Okay. Could you heal me urgently, please?
Uh-huh.
And just like
Here,
peels
where-
open this like long coat that they're wearing, and just like one side of their ribs is surely covered in a lot of blood, huh? It's like been
Rose-
very poorly bandaged.
Oh my God, I'm so calm and normal right now.
This is
Can
why I was
I?
just gonna get my mum. Why
No,
not just let me
I
get? And you didn't
said
have
I
to
was
know,
calm.
and then
What do you
wouldn't
want?
be freaking out inside a pantry with me.
I'm like grabbing like cocktail napkins, just like pushing them.
Mhm.
the wound. And I'll cast Cure Wounds it.
There's just like little baby crows on these napkins.
Yeah, exactly.
I
How
love
bad does
how-
this look?
I love how the only thing that these poor caterers are probably hearing is this tenant whining in the pantry that you two just snuck into and
Oh,
shut
yeah.
the door and said nobody come in.
Right.
They can think what they
Waitstaff
want.
is
It's
definitely
fine.
not gossiping about this.
God forbid anyone thinks that we're sleeping together. Who would
That would be
ever?
so embarrassing.
It'd be so humiliating. How bad does this look?
I don't know. I got half hit points, kind of bad.
Okay, yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds first level. Just kind of, you get like that nice like smell of like right after it rains, kind of like fills the pantry a little bit.
Petrichor.
Yeah.
I watched Doctor Who.
No,
Does Rose's like appearance or hair or anything do happen?
I mean, here's the thing, right? I don't know what season worried is, but I feel like there are a couple little like I think some of the flowers in their hair start to like get a little bit of frost and ice on them. And then there's just like a little hint of like a couple summer flowers start poking up a little bit.
I think he's just kind of like squinting whilst breathing quite heavily. He's like, Are you mad at me?
What?
Your hair's telling me that you're mad, and maybe sad, and maybe something else.
No, I'm just I'm calm. I'm fine.
No,
Sorry.
calm.
I'm not mad or sad at you specifically. But sorry, who stabbed you? Mostly it's at them.
Yeah, I wish I knew.
Sorry?
That's why I'm late. I wish I knew. I am delayed because a bunch of people boarded my ship last night and tried to have a stern conversation with me.
I think Rose like a serious has kind of like settled into her features, and you finish the sentence like that, and there's just like her mouth quirks upward a little bit. I'll just kind of like prestidigitation the blood off my hands and like push your hair back and hold your face. Are you okay?
Yeah, you should see the other guys.
Oh, wow, there's several things I would like to do if I could see the other guys. Believe me.
Just kind of gets a bit of a smirk, like a twinkle in their eyes. Like, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, I handled it really well, so it's fine.
I'm sure you did. Any other injuries I should know about?
Just a bit of a bruised ego, it's fine. I mean, like, who would want to stab me?
I know, look at you.
I know.
I was
So
probably jealous of how
amiable.
handsome you are and charming. So.
You know, I feel better already, actually.
Oh, good. See, this is why you come to me and not your mum.
Well, I was gonna go to my mum, not you, so that you didn't, freak out every time I left the room for the next 6 weeks.
I was gonna do that anyway. It was already like penciled into my calendar, so
Can we unpencil it?
No, sorry, no, it's in there. I mean, I think there's a good way to, unpencil it, and it's you just can't leave the room or the planet ever again, unless I'm there. So,
Let's see what I can do. I think it's some of the humor in their face kind of leaves a little bit. How have you been?
fine.
Don't lie to me, I just got back.
I think I made a new little, what the fuck is that called? I wore a new path in your carpet of the estate this morning. But the family, most of the family has been very helpful and good.
I think their eyebrow plucks just a little bit at most.
Kind of just looking up at the ceiling a little bit when they say that. Yeah, we made it, so that's what matters. Yeah. But you're back now.
Tugs a piece of hair behind your ear, kind of squints at the rapidly changing flowers still. Look, I promised that I'd always come back, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I was
And
hoping.
you'd better, because I'll be very cross with you if you break that.
I'm aware.
You'll be in big trouble.
Heaven forbid.
I mean, if it's still, maybe not long ones for a little while, just, because I missed you pretty bad. Don't tell anyone, it's a secret, but I actually like having you around. So.
Can I have that in writing? Or?
If it means you don't leave the planet, you can have it in whatever you want, darling.
Oh, I'll
Snell, don't make that face at me.
Didn't make the exact same face.
Yeah.
Yeah, consider it.
Okay. Good. Yeah.
I don't think, I think I did my share of the long journeys for now. I don't think another one will be coming anytime soon.
Okay. Good. Yeah, that's probably for the best, because I think if you did leave for a long time again, you'd probably come back and either me or Reva would be dead. So, I don't really know which. It's,
Would it have been that bad?
I don't think it's been fine.
Wow. Just kind of like, okay.
I've been doing my best to. I don't know if she knows how I feel. I've just been a bit snippy.
You?
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll kind of take your hands and kind of pull you down so that you sit in his lap and kind of just hold you for a minute. I think the wait staff probably think we're just getting up to really naughty things in here.
Oh, God forbid.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it would do to our. I mean, God, if people think we slept together,
Oh, I know your reputation.
be ruined.
The mud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would you even though I smell like salami, do you want to give him something to talk about?
I mean, I guess if we have to.
Okay.
We'll fade from there. Diana, what has Ruby been up to?
I think Ruby went up to her room, counted to 10, then counted backwards from 10, then counted backwards from 60, and was like, okay. And has left her room, and I think, well, fuck it. Tenant's back, is gonna start heading back down to the woods to pick up the birthday surprise.
Sure. On your way downstairs from your room, you run into a member of the wait staff who is walking upstairs. They kind of...
Sorry,
No, I'm sorry.
This is off limits. Everything's downstairs. There's a bathroom down there if you need it. But this is...
Bathroom. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Could you remind me where it is?
Yeah, sure. I'm looking hard at this person. Have I ever seen this person before?
I don't think so. No, just a really average, nondescript looking person, human, blonde hair.
Super duper fucking average for surezies. One sec, let me do a little, yeah, I can actually show you if you'd like.
That'd be great, thank you.
Yeah, sure. And I will kind of lead them down to the downstairs bathroom. And as I'm going, I sure would love to just start casting Detect Magic.
Sure. Yeah, you start doing that. Are you doing that sneakily? Are you...
I would like to kind of
make a sleight of hand check.
Well, let me pitch to you. Can I drop them off at the bathroom, and then literally I'm just standing outside the bathroom door and I just start casting Detect Magic?
So there is also a verbal component. So you're still going to have to make a stealth check.
Because, so valid. So
yeah,
valid.
you drop them off at the bathroom. You're standing right outside. I'm surely can hear.
Right outside, and I sure am. Even if I got a nat 20 for a total of 28.
Incredible.
Thank you, Amber.
Yeah. You give me a second. You start casting.
Mhm.
You don't get anything.
Strange. And I think just kind of like posts up in the hall and is just gonna like wait for this person to come out.
There's a flush. There's the sound of them washing their hands.
Mm-hmm. There better be.
Like the right amount of time to wash your hands.
The right amount. Sing your ABCs.
They open the door. Oh.
No, just wanted to make sure you were all right. What's your name again?
Clark.
I'm in a foul mood and this person's acting weird. Sorry, what'd you say?
Clark. Well, my first name's Justina, but everyone just calls me Clark. It's my last name.
Nice to meet you. I kind of go to shake their hand.
They
Ruby.
shake your hand.
Give you 3 guesses for the last name.
Yes.
Right, well, if you need anything else, get lost anywhere in the house, just, let me know. Ask one of the others.
Sure.
Don't get lost. And I'm gonna fuck off, and I'm gonna try to find, who in the family do I think, like, arranged for these caterers? Would that be a Rodella thing, or like a...
Like a Rodella and a debt situation, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go find Rodella and be like, "What'd you kind of gesturing around? Where'd you find these guys?"
Where did Rodella find these guys?
Yeah.
But like, I'm sure there's like a catering service for like
Yeah,
rich criminal people. I'm sure
Criminal
you
Angie's List. It's
catering connection.
yeah.
No, they're like high class caterers.
I'll just mention that it was somebody that Reba had vetted.
Yeah.
Right. And they know not to go rifling around in the rest of the house, yeah?
I think that would be apparent. And why?
Got one of them trying to head upstairs. Justina
one?
Clark. I'll kind of, if I see this person here, I'll kind of like nod over to them.
There's a plate of hors d'oeuvres
Mm-hmm.
full of mini quiches.
Okay. Would Rodella have any kind of like list of names or anything?
Yeah.
As far as like who's here? Okay.
Yeah.
Rodella's gonna check the list.
Not a name on that list.
Got it. Okay.
Would you like me to go have a another conversation with them? Please say yes, I really need something to do.
Keep an eye on them.
Right.
Close eye.
Only one I know how to keep. I'll go.
I'll talk to your mother.
Okay.
We just have one nice Sunday. And I'll go and get myself a drink. And
And that is where we're gonna go take our break. Don't change that Twitch channel. We'll be right back in like 10-ish minutes. 10-ish minutes. Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
get out of here.
We'll see you in a bit. That's it. That's all I have. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to hunter's mark this person because who the fuck are you? What are you doing in my house?
Sure. Go ahead and
Um,
make me a stealth check.
Yeah. Where are my dice? Oh! Another nat 20 for a total of 28. Rolling like hot shit.
Cool.
But yeah. Let me mark the spell.
Yeah, you can cast Hunter's Mark on them.
And then I think, like, yeah, Ruby just gets a drink and is gonna, like, is doing a little, like, up until now has kind of been, like, hanging around, like, the outskirts of the party, like, you know, posted up with, like, sitting in a chair gaily with one leg up, like, nobody talk to me. But I think now, like, while keeping her eye on this person is gonna make a little bit more of an effort to mingle, so that way she can kind of, like, try to subtly, like, follow them as they're going through different rooms and stuff in the party without being super obvious about it. So just keeping an eye.
Okay. What else are people up to?
I surely go find Reva.
And I would try to find Rodella.
Incredible!
Perfect.
Okay.
Like that.
Magnetic.
I think the first thing like Riva does, like when she sees you, she pulls you in close and just like sort of sort of talks quietly into your ear. So I saw Tennant, and more accurately, I smelled him, and I also smelled. I think underneath everything else, I smelled the scent of blood. I heard some rumors around the wait staff, but I have some deodorant set up upstairs, and also a first aid kit if necessary. Could you check in on him if needed?
Yeah, there's somebody here in the wait staff that is not on our list. And Ruby said they were trying to sneak upstairs.
Not on the list.
Not on the list.
Which one?
I jerk my head over towards whatever their name is. Justina.
Justina. Fakest name ever. Who the fuck is named
What name is that?
Justina? Who better?
It's almost like I pulled it out of my ass.
Decide.
Well, all the caterers know if there's someone not on the list, then we have all right to have them removed at once.
How do we want to go about that?
Quietly, I'd hate to ruin this birthday, but it might be good to see if there's any other other names that aren't on the list that may be invited to this party.
Yeah, I'll get on that. I think Rodella like leans forward and just says, Ruby said they were trying to go upstairs. Should we let them?
What a lovely idea.
I'll keep my eye on them.
And I give you a soft little kiss, I think on the cheek.
Rodella
Tasteful.
smiles. I think Rodella goes and finds Ruby again. Leave them be for a bit. I'm gonna see where they go.
Do you want? I mean,
Just stay nearby, but I don't want them to think you're watching them.
would it be a terrible thing if, you know, Family House Cat was watching them?
Don't let them see you change.
You know me, never. And I will exit the room, and then find somewhere quiet, on the first floor of the house, like a drawing room or something, kind of looking around to make sure nobody, especially Justina, if that is her real name, sees me. And then I will just wild shape into a cat and
Sure.
sort of come back out, and I kind of, you know, find a little patch of sunlight on the stairs to upstairs, and kind of just like stretch out and just wait.
The next time their tray is empty, Justina or Clark will walk back into the house and head into the kitchen as Rose and Tennant are exiting the pantry.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of give you both a nod as she's putting more quiches on the plate.
Hi. Yeah, just checking on napkins. All good in there.
They're really absorbent. Oh, that sounds so bad. I'm gonna go take a shower.
You look like what?
He's running out of that room.
Just watches you go. Turns back to Clark. So how are you? Sorry. Do you need any?
I'm fine. How are you? This is your party, right?
Technically my kids, but yeah. Great. Yeah, I'm fine. Here's the thing. Rose doesn't know anything about this person, but can I insight check them for the soul? Like, what is the level of discomfort here?
Yeah.
Like, what's the vibe? Okay. Oh my god, that's another natural one.
Oof.
I have a plus 11 if it's you know what, actually, no, I'm gonna save my inspiration. Yeah, it's another nat one.
Yeah, I mean, she seems to just kind of be laughing at the situation. Doesn't really seem to
Sure.
be uncomfortable at all.
Yeah, if you I'm Rose. If you need anything, I'm around.
Clark, nice to meet you.
Yeah. I've apologized a lot. I'm gonna stop doing that. These
You
look
don't
great.
need to.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you like one? Kind of holds the plate
Yeah.
in your direction.
Yeah, right. Thank you. I just take one and I just like take a bite, give her like a thumbs up with my mouth full, and I leave.
Yeah.
It's
You
viscerally
leave,
uncomfortable.
she
My
kind of
husband's
like
abandoned me.
look around, make sure nobody's there, and we'll head upstairs again.
After a few seconds, I will follow
Sure.
and kind of just get up to the top of the stairs. Can I see like if she's trying to head to a specific room or like?
She takes out like a spell scroll from like her pocket and starts to cast something.
Can I make a perception check? Because I just went upstairs to shower.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say-
Rodella, when she went inside, used some charges and cast Arcane Eye, so she has an invisible eye following her around, and Rodella's keeping an eye on her.
Okay, cool.
And Rudy.
Out of curiosity, because I like kind of stepped out of the room into the house. I don't think I've rejoined the party. My passive is 21. Do I pick up on her not going out in the party?
No.
Okay. Cool.
I got 33 on perception. I'm fucking crazy perception rolls today.
Yeah, you can hear like faint sound coming from the hallway.
Can I say, like, I know the footsteps of my family on those stairs? Would Tenant clock that they're not a family member's? Can I step back out into the hallway? I think, like, they kind of get into his bedroom, like, takes off the coat and is about to take off this very bloodied shirt, and then hears it, and then just steps out into the hallway.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
What do I see? Do I see her in the middle of casting something?
Yeah, she's got like a scroll in her hand, and she very quickly like puts it in her pocket. I'm sorry.
Take out my gun and point it at her.
No, I was just calling my mom. With sending.
Right.
I think you would probably see little cat Ruby, who you recognize in this form. You've seen her in this form many times. Will kind of just like prance up to this person and start kind of like winding herself through this person's legs and like nuzzling against their leg a little bit, but shoots Tennant this like intense stare of like, don't blow up my fucking spot right now.
I think Tennant will like level this gun at her for a couple seconds more. Squint at the cat. Sorry, Jumpy, had an incident today.
That's okay. Are you okay?
Looks down at their shirt again and back up.
I
Fine.
can see. Probably not.
Okay.
I'm just gonna finish calling my mom.
Oh, look at this cat again.
Most pissed off meow in your direction.
Nice cat.
Yeah, she just cats we just really keep her around to catch the mice, but
Hisses at you.
She's cute.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go into my room and stand like on the other side of this door with my gun out.
She leans down to you, Ruby, and starts making like noises in your direction.
Oh yeah, I'm coming up. I'm like rubbing my little face in her hand, being super adorable about it.
Yeah, looks at you and goes, all right, let's find what we came here for, yeah?
Little happy little meow. And then we'll kind of I'll follow this person wherever she goes.
Takes this ball out, finishes casting. Yes.
As I'm watching, what room is this person trying to get into?
They haven't moved yet from the hallway.
Okay.
I think I know what they're doing. I know what's happening here.
Pulls the scroll back out, finish casting the spell, and kind of takes a moment, closes her eyes, and starts saying out loud, "Hi, Mom. It's Justina. I hope you're doing all right. I know you've been sick recently, but the money from this job should do just fine." Kind of waits for a moment. And Tennant, you hear footsteps walking away.
In which direction?
It's a great question. Hey, Bree?
Mhm.
I knew it.
Where's the crown?
It's in my office, in my desk, lower left drawer.
Where's your office in the house? First floor, second floor?
I would assume that would be a first floor office.
So she walks down the stairs.
Just
You guys
to-
do floors differently. I was like,
The ground floor.
Yeah.
As Ridella's
Yes.
watching this person move, they're moving on the outside of the house. Just kind of standing out of view of the windows, but they're standing outside of wherever this person is walking.
Yeah.
I follow at a distance.
Make a stealth check.
Rolling so good today. Don't I? We're level 13, right? I just have really hype. 25. 26, sorry.
Starts walking in the direction of your mom's office. Bree, is the door locked?
The door is locked.
Okay, she will pick the lock.
Bold move in a house full of...
She successfully picks the lock, opens the door, and will
Ridella's
start
gonna misty
closing
step
it
into
behind
the-
her.
Ridella's gonna misty step into the office
Sure.
as they're closing the door, but waits until they've closed the door.
Yeah, to an unoccupied space you can see. You're looking in through the window. Sure, yeah. She closes the door.
Ruby slips in just before she can close, and as
Sure.
Ridella comes in, drops her wild shape and has a knife to this person's throat. Oh, shit.
That's
outside
my
the door.
sister.
Is it? Yeah? This isn't the bathroom either. Ruby's having the most fun that she's had in fucking weeks.
Ridella kind of like leans against the desk, and kind of cocks a head at her and just says, "What are you here for, love?"
Standing very stiff with a knife against their throat. Eyes kind of look down, like she's afraid to move because she's afraid of it cutting her.
I'll back up a little bit, but I'm still staying pretty close.
You're in possession of an object. And I need to destroy it.
We're in possession of a lot of objects. Which one in particular?
Crown.
Why is that?
Bad. It's evil.
Who told you that? The person who hired you?
Yeah, a god. Looks back at Rodella.
Oh, God.
Yes. Is that so strange?
Yeah, because they're not real.
Rolls her eyes.
You two atheists, okay?
Holy shit, Diana.
Love these. Yep.
So why did the god not decide to destroy it themselves? Why did they send Justina?
I don't know if you are a godly person. I don't want to make assumptions. Their reach is not quite what it used to be.
Wow.
The reach isn't what it used to be, but they've got money to be lying around to pay you.
I'm not getting paid.
Oh.
That's not according to what you told your mom. Unless that was bullshit.
Yeah, I wasn't actually talking to my mom. I don't even know who my mom is.
All right. Is this a little disguise you have going on?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you drop it?
Kind of like sighs, like, fuck, I might as well. And drops the disguise. You are looking at a face you haven't seen in quite some time. Pale, white, gray skin, 2 stumps where horns used to be, red hair that's kind of grown a little bit wild and it used to be shoulder length and it's now down like halfway down her back. And the person that you recognize as Lawrence Crowcolt
All right.
is standing there.
Do I recognize her?
Make a history check.
Okay. That's gonna inform a lot of things right now.
I think
17?
Yeah.
I think the second this happens, Rodella rushes forward, shoves Ruby out of the way, wraps her arm around their throat, and just, like, starts fucking choking them.
They start tensing up. They look so confused. Just, like, genuine shock and confusion on her face.
Okay. Rodella
How is
is
this
with
possible?
their arm around her throat. Why the hell are you here?
Mom, how is this possible?
Shh! Get your mother!
I kick open the door.
Is going to cast Far Step on herself and teleport 60 feet away from you.
Rodella pulls out her axe.
I'm not. Hands up. What?
Rodella's gonna cast command.
Okay. What are you commanding this person to do in one word?
Stay.
Okay. They put their hands up.
Where have they teleported to? Because I kicked open this door. Have they like
Just somewhere else in the office. Hands
How
up.
big is this office?
Pretty big.
Lavish. Yeah, Rodella has their axe up and just like starts stalking across the room towards them.
I don't.
Why, after all this time?
What are you
Why
talking
would
about?
you wait until now?
What?
You're supposed to be dead.
Well, I'm so confused right now. What are you talking about?
Okay, Rodella's gonna insight check, even though right now I think they're so overwhelmed.
Out of curiosity, can I ask?
That's a fucking 2. Yeah.
Do I hear anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that the door's open, you probably do.
That's a
Okay, I'm just
Wow.
gonna kind of creep up.
2?
If
Does this
if
person
it's a 9.
know what's happening? They're so confused. They look scared and shocked and is just like not clear as to why you're reacting in this way.
out of all the stories I heard about you, I didn't think you were that stupid. They didn't tell me you were stupid, and I've drawn my bow to point it right at her face.
What? You've heard of me?
You really? I think like Ruby takes a beat and, like recognizes this person, but I'm sure it's from like very like old garbled memories that have been like she's not even sure how much she's remembering it versus like people have told her stories and so she's like fabricated memories. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Now, I'd say a lot is wrong with you, Lawrence, because my mom killed you years ago.
What did you just?
So either you're not her, and you're something wearing her fucking face, or you have a lot of explaining to do.
What is the name that you just called me?
Kind of glances at Rodella.
I think Rodella knew Lawrence well. Rodella spent a lot of time around them. And Rodella knows Lawrence's mannerisms. And even though their mind is fucking racing right now, and this is the most adrenaline they have felt in probably 10 years. Is it safe to say that this person does not have Lawrence's mannerisms?
A 9? I'd say things are just kind of adrenaline high, confusion high. I mean, this person isn't viciously attacking you. They're not fighting back.
Did you say that Rose, like...
Yeah, Tennant, if you opened the door,
Yes.
then Rose is hearing what's happening.
Okay. I think, Rose, when you, like, walk up to this scene, I think Tennant hears you behind him just after a beat, turns to look back at you. You've never seen your husband look this scared in his life. And he just looks at you, and you've never seen his gun shake in his hand before, ever. Like, and it's shaking in his hand, and he looks at you and he goes, "Get the kids. Get to the other side of the house.
What's happening?
Just do it."
Okay. Yeah. I kind of just like reach out and put a hand on your arm, and I'll give you bardic inspiration and just kind of like nod. And then I'm going out, and I'm trying to find Riva and Nadette also on my way out.
Yeah, I will walk with you, like with another kind of like glance back at the room, and I'll walk with you, and I'll kind of walk into where the party's happening. I'm aware I'm fucking covered in blood, so this is gonna look really bad. And he just says, "Party's over. Get out, everyone now."
While this,
Intimidation check. And yeah, Brie, what's up?
while this has been happening, have there been any party guests who've been acting suspicious or anything like that? Nothing. And then I think when Tennant says that, I wouldn't like to give the help action and sort of stand up and say, like, unfortunately, everyone, we're gonna have to end the festivities short.
Sure, so make it with advantage, Tennant.
I rolled on 18 plus 12, that's 30.
You want to roll again to see if you get a nat 20 or not even bother it?
No.
Yeah. People, without a word, start leaving. Some people try and grab food on their way out, but the kids look up at you, covered in blood,
and having just been very scary.
Mhm.
That kind of
I'm not like I'm just eyes on my mum.
yeah. They're both looking at you, afraid.
I'll go kind of try to intercept the kids. Oh no, I froze. There we go. But I think if I can, I think if I see like Tennant looking at Riva and Riva looking to like walk over, I'm gonna cast a message to Riva and say, I don't know what's happening, but in the chaos of the morning I forgot, but Sam told me that she saw someone disguise themselves around the bakery earlier, and I didn't find anything, but I just thought you should know.
You don't get a response from that message. And I think Riva walks in to the office.
Can I try? I need to try and intercept you before you like walk out of this room. In the kind of throng of people like passing us, I just kind of step in front of you. I don't think Tennant knows what to say. I think he's just looking at you, and you can just tell there are just no words, and he doesn't know what to do. But it's just like a.
I think Nadette kind of jogs up and is like, "Hey, what's up? What's going on? Hello? What
Baby's
happened?"
still in.
Yeah, just
Get the kids out.
okay. Yeah. Well, suit up, I guess. Go find Sam and pass the baby over.
I just look at Riva. It's Lawrence.
Let me see for myself.
Step aside.
And I think Riva walks into the office.
Ruby is like mid-sentence and is like, the only reason I haven't put a fucking arrow through your chest is because that honor belongs to my mom. She did it the first time and she'll fucking do it again, Lawrence!
Is just sitting there and taking it. And isn't trying to fight back, isn't asking you to stop, is just fucking taking it. And Riva, you walk in and you see, sure enough, your sister, like a red ribbon tied around her throat, horns missing, in like a wait staff uniform.
I think Riva's jaw clenches and looks and just sort of sighs, looks over to Rodella. And I think approaches this figure wearing my sister's face. And I want to like crouch down. And you said there's a ribbon around her throat? I think almost gently, she tugs on one string of the ribbon.
Hand is pulls up to stop you.
I take my other hand and I grab it. That hand that's going to stop me, and I slam it into the ground.
Please. What are you...
I pull the ribbon.
There's like a giant slash across her throat.
What's going on?
Was that to this person?
I think Rodella's just saying it out into the fucking void, like,
Yeah.
cannot comprehend what's happening right now.
This wasn't like how we all kind of just assumed that you killed Wayland, but you really didn't, and he vanished like you did. Right, Mum?
I want to not respond to that, and I'm going to pull out that little gift that I had planned to give today. And I, still holding one hand, I flip open the lid and pull out the dagger. And I'm going to gently dig it on one edge of that cut.
She far steps away to another
That-
corner of the room.
I,
Command only lasts 6 seconds.
Damn.
when she far steps, I've got the Mage Slayer feat, right? So when a creature within 5 feet of me casts a spell, you can use your
Not
reaction to make
she's already cast it. It's a concentration spell, not a spell that she's casting again.
Okay. Does anything affect... So, holding her doesn't make an effect on this or anything like this?
Mm-mm.
She far steps?
Yeah, she just appears in another corner of the office. Hey, I don't know who you are and what's happening, but please don't hurt me.
Well, will you please tell me why you're wearing that face? You have
This
3
is-
seconds to answer.
This is my face. I'm not wearing anything. Sure, I was in a disguise before, but I am not any longer. I'm sorry for sneaking. I'm sorry for lying. You have something that I need to take and destroy. That's it.
What are you taking? And what are you
You have a-
destroying?
You have a crown.
Who told you to take it, and who told you to destroy it?
A god.
Which one?
Zirian.
Zirian.
Yes.
You have conversations with him often, this Zirian?
Yes.
Really? Tell me
Yeah.
everything you know
About what? About everything?
about this god of yours.
Who are you?
You have 3 seconds to pass on this message. Please tell him that he's next. And then I'm going to go in to attack this person.
Sure, make an attack roll.
That is my baby girl.
That's going to be a 23.
23? Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my god. That's going to be 9 plus 35, which is 44. I'm
Cool.
assuming sneak attack is the flavor of the month.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. This is going to be 44 damage.
Okay.
Fuck.
Can I have heard? I'm in the hallway. Can I make
Sure.
a check to see, as the only one who had a formal education in this family, if I know anything about the situation?
What situation?
Like, if I heard like Zirian being like, "Oh, hang on," like making that
Sure,
connection.
yeah, make an intelligence check.
I doubt I will succeed, but give it a go.
Believe in you.
Okay, that's a 19. I don't think I'm very smart. Plus, just my intelligence. Plus 2, 21.
Yeah, you would know Zirian is the deity of like reincarnation and rebirth, as well as magic and darkness. Has like followers who are very quiet about it. A lot of them are kind of weird. Yeah, very much all about like moving on to your next life and meeting you in between to decide if you want to keep going.
Tenant hasn't moved from like by the front door.
Mm.
Like hasn't gone back to rejoin the group. Is just basically where they met Reva has just stayed frozen still there.
Sure. Riva, you have attacked this person.
Yes.
Who is gonna far step into another corner of the office. holding
That's
their
gonna-
side where you've just stabbed them, looking
That's-
like they're in pain and confused.
I think
Dad's gonna kind
Riddella-
of run into the room, kind of clock this person's stab. Is gonna kind of
Ruby
slide
has-
in front.
One arm out to like in front of Nadette immediately.
No,
Nuts.
Zirian, yeah? Yeah? Your mic's not picking up. Yes. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Like reincarnation, rebirth, Zirian? Who brings people back? Zirian?
Yeah.
Kind of look at Ridella and Riva. Kind of clocks the horns missing. The horns like that are mounted in this office.
Fuck.
Reborn? Zirian, maybe?
Ruby kind of glances back at Nadette and is like, she's kind of making sense. You said that you don't know the name Lawrence.
I start shaking a little bit.
You say you don't know that name. What do we call you?
People just call me Ward.
A god brought you back.
I'm bleeding so much right now.
That's fine.
Okay. I can't answer your questions when I'm in a serious amount of pain.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm getting the sense that it might be.
So you're telling me that you, and I kind of like gesture to all of us, you've never seen any of the faces here before. All of this is unfamiliar to you. You don't know the name Crowcolt.
I heard it 4 days ago. Zirian said to me, this family has an object that you need to go get and destroy.
Maybe the gods are real. Who else would be laughing at us like this?
I'm not laughing. There's no laughing happening right now.
Maybe the god's a fool for sending the deceased relative of the Crowcolts to the Crowcolt estate. Ridella's gonna turn to Riva and for a second almost just like a check-in just to see if they're okay, but also
Riva's,
used to us dead.
when you do that check-in, I think what you see is probably the highest, I think, level of just like rage and fury that's sort of like silently boiling, I think, underneath. I think you see her hands are shaking probably a little bit, and it's probably taking you see this sort of calculation happening in her mind, and that's sort of juxtaposed against, I think, just a burning rage to just kill first and ask questions later, I think.
I think Ridella just kind of quietly says, I could use Zone of Truth. Make sure she stays here. Get some answers.
Good.
This is making sense.
Riva inhales. Counts up to 10. Counts down from 10. I think there's like a long pause. Let's cast the spell. Let's find some answers.
Rodella's gonna step forward and put their hands up and move towards Ward.
They take a step back.
And they're gonna lean forward. If you will consent to Zone of Truth, I won't kill you right now.
I will answer any question you want. Just please, I am in a lot of pain right now.
Rodella looks back at Riva. May I give her a bit of healing? For now.
I nod.
I do lay on hands for 15.
Kind of hand still covered in blood. Just kind of awkwardly like wipe it on their pants, not trying to get any on the floor. Or like wrap their hand in their shirt. Yeah, Zone of Truth is fine.
And Rodella will cast Zone of Truth.
They don't try to save. They will fail.
So you've never heard the name Lawrence?
I mean, as much as anyone's heard any name. I've never been called it, though, until right now.
And you don't recognize any of these faces. And Rodella points back to the horns, and you don't recognize those.
Looks up. There's no recollection on her face. Looks back at you. No?
You remember how this happened? Riva motions.
No.
What's the first thing you do remember?
I was in dark room full of shadows. There was a voice talking to me. Offering me a deal, I guess.
A deal for what?
Giving me the opportunity to work for them in return for staying alive, coming back to life. I don't really know. So I knew I was dead, and the options were to accept death and pass on or take on a new purpose. I chose the latter.
That's unfortunate for you. Anyone have any questions?
What else have you been instructed to do?
Lots of things. I've been around for a while.
How long?
8, 10 years. maybe longer. People who cheat death. That's my specialty. There is sanctity in dying and in what comes after. There's a process, and some people try and uproot that process for themselves or for other people.
Like yourself.
No?
Wasn't that what this is? Cheating death?
How can you cheat death when death was the one who offered you the opportunity?
Why the crown?
I was just told that it was bad. Evil. Reawakening some things that shouldn't be awoken. But I'm only on a need-to-know basis. I don't know. You have to ask Syrian. I don't think they're really going to want to talk to you guys, though, so...
Gonna
we
look up.
want to ask the person who brought you back. Yeah, trust that.
Gonna look up at my mom's and go, maybe now that we know, we're confirmed, take her back to my place, get her patched up, keep an eye on her. No. Listen,
We
I
kind
know a
of
thing or two about wearing a face you don't quite belong to, so maybe this one's on me, yeah?
I think it's safe to say she's not leaving this house, but if you'd like to speak to her, that's fine.
Alright, we'll be in my room. Yeah, everybody, take a breath. Yeah, I got this.
No. She's staying right here, and you can ask her questions here.
I'm not asking her any questions, I'm giving her a break, okay? Look, she's terrified, okay? We know we have our answers.
I think Rodella has been trying to kind of channel Riva's rage and direct it for them through themselves. But very quickly realizes that if Nadette keeps pushing, Riva will boil over, and the kids haven't really seen that. And so Rodella gives you a look that you haven't really seen before, that very, very clearly says, back down. And it's not a aggressive look, it's a pleading look.
Roll if you're bleeding. I'm just gonna maintain eye contact with you, and I'm just gonna like reach out and just like grab Ward's hand and just keep eye contact.
I want to check them for weapons.
Do you ask? Do you just walk up to them and start touching?
I think I walk up and I say, stay still if you want to live.
What are you doing?
I want to check for papers, notes, weapons, anything that they might be carrying in any pockets.
I can just take it out of my pockets myself. I
Out
can
now.
show you what okay. Starts going through their pockets. You see a used spell scroll of locate object. They've got 2 daggers that are kind of strapped to their legs underneath their pants that they'll pull out, put on the table. You can see like they unbutton the shirt and they've got like leather armor underneath that has now like a stab mark through it, a scar that's beginning to close up on their side. They've got like a holy symbol, like an amulet around their neck. I can show you. She doesn't want to take it off, but it's there. Yeah.
I think
That's it.
Came into this house with a spell scroll and 2 daggers. Did you leave your brains in the afterlife?
What do you mean? Why is it a problem?
Like this, like before she could even stop it, this just like laugh, almost like a giggle, just kind of bubbles out of Ruby. Like just, wow, this person doesn't know shit.
Right. Kind of looks over to Riva and it's like, I'm gonna go check on Tennant. Wow. And kind of look back at Ward. This is pathetic. And I leave to go find Tennant.
I think the thought that runs through like Riva's head is it's incredulous. This is incredulous, and Ruby is right. This is
Yeah.
They look like a kicked puppy. They were just stabbed. They having to take off some of their clothes. Like,
You will feel bad for them if it fucking kills me, Jess.
her hand is still a little bit covered in blood. Like, she looks bad. She's having a bad time right now. Was clearly not expecting to get caught. And if she was going to be caught, was clearly not expecting it to go like this.
what a damn fool. I think Riva has the biggest fucking migraine right now as the adrenaline is slowly wearing off and like the rage is like coalescing into something that's much more smoldering, I think. Looks over at Rodella. Looks over to Nadet. I'm not leaving you alone, but I need to speak to your mother. Crab? Ugh.
How about Ward and I go into the hallway? We'll leave the door open. You two can talk. Or I'll go into my room and I'll keep the door open like high school me rules.
Why don't you just stay here?
Okay.
We'll step out for a moment.
Did not hear that at all.
We'll step out for a moment.
Okay. Yeah.
I think very intentionally, Riva walks over to her desk and pulls out the chest that the crown is in. Pulls it out and just making eye contact with her dead sister's like eyes. Sets it on the desk. Is there any reaction?
Insight check.
Oh my god. My heart's racing. So that's going to be a 31.
Jesus.
Crown's in the box's direction. She knows exactly what's in there. But very quickly, go back to kind of staring off in the distance like she was doing before, trying not to meet anybody's eyes. But she knows.
I'm gonna take the chest with me. And I think I'm gonna go with Rodella into the hallway.
I think Rodella, who was sitting there, like, waiting for this bomb to go off between Nadet and Riva, takes a deep breath and just kind of like, and steps out after them.
Okay. We're gonna check in on Rose. And then we'll check in on Tenon and Ruby. And then we'll go back to Riva and Rodella. And then we'll go back to Nadet and Ward. Rose.
Hi.
Elowen
sorry, you
starts
look like you were gonna-
crying.
Oh, okay. Cool. Great. Can I ask a very quick question?
Uh-huh.
This is related, I promise. Was Ruby Senior at this party?
Yeah, sure she was around.
Here-
Nobody talked to her, but she was around
Okay,
somewhere,
cool.
yeah.
As I'm like scooping the kids into my arms and walking very briskly towards the cottage, can I try to catch her eye and like nod to come with me?
Yeah, she will.
Cool. I figure I should probably have someone who's like good at fighting come with me because Rose doesn't know what's going on. I'm gonna walk to the cottage, set the kids down, kind of like start smoothing hair back, wiping away tears. I'm assuming do I have the baby? Sam has the baby.
Sam has the baby.
I'm with you. I'm just gonna.
You would know that Sam has already texted you like a selfie of like her and the baby.
Oh, she didn't come with me?
Oh no, unless you wanted her to.
Yeah, I would like all of my kids to
Then
be in
yes,
ice
she will come
view.
with you. Yes.
Cool, thank you. I'm gonna just the minute we're in, I'm closing, I'm locking the door. I'm gonna start smoothing hair back, and it's okay, it's all right. Okay, talk to me. Everything's okay.
Elowen looks up at you, like squeezing the rubber duck in her hands, and it's like, "What happened to Dad? Wait, is he okay? No,
I promise. Look at me. Take a breath. Ready?
I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. I
Winnie,
told you
Winnie?
something was wrong. I told you that
I
things
know.
didn't feel right."
I know. Take a breath with me, okay? Ready? Okay. Your dad is fine. I promise. He got into a little accident while he was driving. He's a klutz. You know how he is, but I promise everything is okay. I healed him all up. All good. Just like I do when you scrape your knee. You and your sister get into trouble. I helped your dad when he got into trouble, but I promise you he is okay. I don't know what's happening in the house. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I do know that the strongest, toughest, coolest people in the whole galaxy are on it, which means that our job is to sit here and take big breaths and talk about how we feel and just wait and sit on it and be together because everything is okay and everything is fine and all we can do is work through how we feel. God, that sounded annoying to say, but so what can I do? Do you want more ducks? Do you want to hold? I pull the cowboy out. You want to keep an eye on him too? Okay. Hand him over. Look at Penny. How's she doing?
Say check.
Okay. Do I have advantage because these are my children that I groomed?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Thank you. Fine. That was weird. I rolled the same number on both die. That is a 26.
Yeah, I think that Aspen is like trying to be like really normal about everything that's happening right now. And so it's like attempting to be like cool and stoic and brave and an adult, but like it's not really doing a good job of it. And so it's kind of like you see her like sniffle a little bit and like try and hide the fact that she's like wiping her nose.
Sure. I'm gonna, I think, reach down. I'm gonna take one of Aspen's hands and one of Elowen's hands, and I'm gonna put both of their palms over my heart, where my heart is like pounding and racing. Look at them and say, "It is okay to be afraid. Okay? That was a scary thing that just happened. There is nothing wrong with being scared. There is nothing wrong with being worried or confused. When I know what's going on, I will tell you. As much as you can, I need you to trust me that everything is going to be okay. And I was going to say the three of us, but all of us, I kind of like look up at Ruby Sr. and I look up at Sam and the baby. All of us, we're going to be okay. Okay?
I'm sorry, guys. Elowen looks up at you, Rose, and just through tears says, I don't like being scared of Daddy.
Oh, God. I think cannot hide, I think, the, like, gut-wrenching expression that crosses her face for a moment. And then she, like, fixes it, still kind of holding their hands over her heart, like, closes her eyes, takes another breath, lets out a breath, goes, I know. Trust me? I know. But. Not even but. Because a but would negate what you were saying, and I don't want to do that. I know, and the upside of having a daddy who can be scary sometimes is it means anything else scary in the galaxy, they look at them and they're pretty scared too. And I know that Dad did not mean to scare you, which doesn't change the fact that he did. And I think when he comes back, that's something that you should talk about with him. I think Rose just kind of sits in silence for a minute in this, like, wash of emotions of, like, knowing what it's like to grow up and be really fucking scared of your dad, and also knowing who Tennant is. Don't make that face at me, Jess, am I wrong? And I think just in this moment is a little bit speechless about how to fix it, because she knows what she needed, and it's not something that they can give right now, because it's only something really Tennant can fix.
I think seeing you kind of at a loss for words, Aspen kind of goes and grabs Elowen's hand and squeezes it a little bit and says, you know, I was thinking that I know that we're trying to not to bring Mr. Snuggles out as much anymore, but I think maybe now might be a good time to get him. Looks at you, Rose.
Like, I mean, I definitely think
big help me eyes.
Kind of like run a hand through her hair a little bit. Oh, I think Mr. Snuggles would definitely be the man for the job, but I was also thinking, you two, you're good at secrets, right? Good at secrets?
Aspen nods, Elowen just is not really responding.
See, there's someone that I was kind of hoping to introduce you to, and I don't know if we're going to sit here and enjoy our evening. I thought maybe this might be a good time to introduce you. I don't know, do you think you're up for it? He's a very dear friend of mine.
Aspen looks confused, but is willing to go with you on it. It kind of looks over at Elowen and is like, I think that we would love to meet whoever this is.
I'm scooping my children up in my arms. I'm walking into the master bedroom, and I'm showing them the very well hidden and concealed hamster enclosure that I have hidden from my children and the rest of this family for a year and a half. My best kept secret.
James.
Yeah, babe, what's up?
Are you serious? Is this real?
Yeah.
Secret hamster?
Yeah. Secret hamster! Tennant told me to be discreet, and I was fucking discreet. Okay?
Oh my god, we got you a fucking dog. Shit!
Oh, you haven't watched... Yeah. Fun story about the game that you weren't here for, Operation Shakedown, in which your brother, my husband, surely did steal a magic hamster who's really tiny.
I knew about that. I just fucking forgot about it, man.
No, you're valid for that. I have been forgetting to talk about him for all of the time that we've had him. I'm gonna close the door. I'm not gonna close it all the way. I'm gonna ease it mostly shut so that if anything were to happen in the other room, I could hear it. And I'll kind of kneel down.
We're not just being silent. They're like trying not to eavesdrop on you and the kids, but like want to make sure that everything's okay. They're talking amongst themselves. Yeah.
Still kind of holding them. I kind of kneel in front of the enclosure and I go, right, ladies, this is Hamish. Hamish. This is the ladies. Yeah, no, go ahead.
The little kids hear in their brains the same way that Rose does.
Yeah, they do.
Hi! I think the two of them jaw drops, eyes wide. Aspen, you have a magic hamster.
I have a magic hamster. Yeah. Your mum is pretty cool, so...
Did you get a magic hamster?
You're not gonna believe it. One day, I just woke up, and he was here. It was crazy.
I think Elwyn is now crying from tears of like, oh my god, this thing is so cute.
Sure.
And it's like...
I think Rose just looks at this baby making grabby hands and goes, oh god, you're just like me. Okay. And I will put them down. And I imagine I have some little like hamster treats and snacks that I have also stashed in here, so I'm not, running outside grabbing assorted vegetables and sneaking back into my room at all hours of the night. I will put like a little bit in each of their hands and I will open the door and kind of okay. You can't feed him too much. However, I think given the situation, you can each give him a little treat if you would like to.
Hamish, I would like that.
Yeah. I kind of give him a little wink.
And you can kind of cut from here as they have their little encounter. We'll head over to Ruby and Tennant.
Ruby gets out.
How am I supposed to do anything? What am I meant to do now? What am I meant to do?
I'm gonna. Sorry.
You're paying for my next fucking therapy. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna mute myself. You guys have fun.
Ruby comes out, and then where did Tennant go when he left before? Is he on the porch or whatever? I don't know. Where are you?
Tennant is literally not moved from just inside the front door where he kind of instructed everyone to get the fuck out of his house, and then everyone got the fuck out of his house, and he has just not moved, and he's just staring at a point in the distance.
Yeah. Ruby comes up the hall texting, shoots Ember a text that's like, hey, plans off, can you bring the dog to just drop the dog into Death's yard? I don't know. Don't worry about it right now. We'll do this later. And yeah, babe, I don't have my own house. This is on you. And comes up the hall and is just giggling to herself. And is just and then looks up at Tennant and is like, I thought we had enough ghosts for one family. We're really making a habit of this, huh?
I think it's a really long 10 seconds before Tennant even blinks.
I think,
and
yeah, I think kind of looks up from her phone as she is still kind of laughing to herself. And I think this is the first good look that she's gotten at Tennant all day, because sure, we're just in the hall and then in a situation where she was aiming her bow at somebody and sees all the fucking blood on his shirt. What happened to you?
How is she alive? She's dead.
Are you okay? What the fuck happened to you?
What?
Look at me.
Looks at you for the first time.
Fuck. Did she do that?
Is it really her?
I don't,
Just say no. Just say no.
10.
Just say no.
Do you want me to lie?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know. Mom made her tell the truth. She doesn't seem to know who she is or what.
How is she alive?
I don't. I don't think that she was until recently. Talking about gods, about one of them
given her a deal or something coming back.
Oh God.
I don't know, one of them.
Okay. You're saying a god brought Lawrence back? A god brought Lawrence back and not fucking Bernadette? Not fucking her? Lawrence gets to come back and she fucking doesn't? I can't do this.
Please.
Walks out the front door.
Ten, don't fucking leave me again. Don't you fucking dare. And kind of storms after. You do not get to check out right now.
Where do you want me to go?
You do not get to fucking. You stay here. You stay here with this fucking family and you help us solve this. You know who's still in that room? Nadette. Either she is what she says she is. And I don't know what any of that fucking means. Or she's not, and it's really her, and we finished the job. Alright, but you can't just go fucking storming off and just leave us to deal with the mess.
I'm not storming off. I'm going to see my wife, and the children are just fucking terrified. Is that allowed? The people I haven't seen in a fucking month, cause I'm fucking out there doing fuck knows what? Nearly getting killed for this family, is that okay? Ruby, can I go see my family now? Or is there one more fucking order that I have to follow?
Yeah, 10, sure. Go see your family. I'm gonna go see mine. And I go back in the house.
Love you all so much. It's a good role play happening today. Let's go check in on Riva and Vanilla. You can't be yourself, just. Woo! Yeah, no, I'm right there with you.
Ready.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
So down. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah. I think in sort of a quiet mirror to Tennant, Riva like steps outside her office and just like slumps against a wall and sort of stares at a portrait of Bernadette and painted and sort of just like hangs there. And I think Rodella, as you approach, it's not her.
No, I don't think it is.
You know, how many times have we talked about how nice it would be if she was back? I think she'd get a kick out of the grandkids.
She was always very good with the kids. Rodella's trying really hard not to look at the picture of Bernadette and just focus on Riva.
how many times I wish that she was here instead of me. What kind of sick fuck would bring this one back?
Gods work in mysterious ways, don't they?
Do you trust me?
Do you have to ask?
This thing had the power to bring her back, or what looks like her form. I think maybe, just maybe, we take that power for ourselves.
I think Rodella goes very still and glances down to the box in your hand, and then thinks about the person in that room, thinks about the idea of Riva bringing back Bernadette as someone who isn't Bernadette. And I think she's going to rest her hands on the outside of Riva's, where she's holding the box. And I think very gently see if she'll let go and if Rodella can take the box from her.
Reed, should we throw some kind of check here?
Sure. My heart says wisdom saving throw. Do you agree? Or is there something else you think would be better?
I think a wisdom save makes sense.
Okay, make me a wisdom saving throw.
You do technically get Rodella's bonus from the aura. I'm just saying because I think it's gay.
I do think it may be made with disadvantage if you are charmed by this thing, though.
I was planning on rolling it with disadvantage. It's gonna be 11 plus Rodella's bonus.
Plus 4.
Oh, that's a 15.
I don't think that saves.
Yeah, I don't. I think Riva holds tighter.
I think Rodella's face and the kind of like calm countenance she's been trying to maintain cracks just a little bit, but she lets go.
Rodella, she took everything away. And if we had the power, we took his power, took whatever power is out there, we could prevent this from ever happening again.
think this is something we should discuss and think about.
What else is there to think about when there is that thing wearing her fucking face on it? We put that body in the ground before, and I'm more than happy to do it again. And if that so-called God has the power to bring them back and back, we just put the body back in the ground again and again. And then we take its power and make it ours.
If the person in there is any indication of what that God can do, it won't bring her back. It won't bring her back.
But what if I can?
So what? She can come back 30 years later, having missed all of this. I think you'd be doing that for yourself, not her.
Reba glares at you after you saying what is really true in her heart. And I think she takes the crown. And I think storms off.
I think Rodella reaches out to stop her and just lets her hand drop and just watches her go.
Okay. We are back in the office with Nadette and Ward.
First thing, Nadette's gonna just make a medicine check, if possible. I don't have any
Sure.
healing, but
Yeah, make a medicine check.
9 plus 4, 13.
Yeah, this is someone who just got stabbed a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, sure.
But
is.
she's fine now. As fine as a person who is stabbed can be. On a scale of... No, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to tell you how many hit points she has. She's fine.
Yeah. Nadette's just kind of like lift her shirt up, like tear off the bottom of like her tank top under it or whatever, and just kind of like, here, you can hold this to it.
Thanks.
Do you want to sit down? Yeah, and I'll like pull one of the chairs over in front of the desk and.
Sure, she'll sit down. Very gingerly, like this is a trap, but we'll do it.
Kind of back up a few feet to give her space. Sorry. You kind of... Not you. The body sort of... As the story goes, murdered my namesake, my mom's sister, so they're a little jumpy. About you. Her body being back in the space.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's, a lot of anger there, and It's not me they're angry at. There is no revenge to be had here.
They're figuring it out.
The revenge?
But there is no revenge here. With, most of this happened really before I was born and as a baby, so I'm kind of the only one who is not as, directly involved in all of this, so, glad I could step in. Sorry, again.
No,
stabbed
thank you. I would probably be dead if you didn't say something.
Oh. I'm also the only one here who actually got a formal education. Because, you can't really tutor children in the middle of a war, which is what was happening. So, you probably have a lot of questions about this, and I can't zone of truth myself, but I will do my best to answer them honestly.
Looks at you so genuinely. I don't really want to know.
Yeah.
Whatever that person did, that's not... I'm not them. So, I don't... I mean this in the nicest way possible. It's really none of my business.
Yeah, no, yeah. Look, I can't guarantee that, look, they're not gonna give you that crown. I'm sorry. They won't care that it's you're on a divine quest. They're not giving it to you. I wish you would take it. I don't like it. But it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I would rather you get out with your life intact than go for this crown. Because history or not, if you go for it, you're not making it out. I'm not saying that to intimidate you. I'm saying it with honesty. Okay? When we're together, there's nothing you can do, God or not.
In the same way that sometimes Rose says things to the kids that they hear, but it doesn't really, settle.
Mm-hmm.
You get the sense that she's heard this. You've said this to her. But she's not internalizing it.
It's fair.
Thank you for the warning.
Yeah. Why do you need it?
I am to destroy it.
Why? What does it do?
I don't ask questions of a god.
Well, maybe you should start. I was gonna propose to my girlfriend tonight, but that's off. I was gonna give my brother and sister-in-law and their kids a dog tonight. Celebrating a first birthday after a really, really shitty 2 years. So I'm gonna need you to just get off this planet. Okay? You and I'm gonna walk you out of here. You're gonna get off this planet. And you're not gonna come back. And that's the end of the story. Okay? It's either me or it's gonna be my mum's. And I can tell you who's gonna be nicer about it.
Your girlfriend's the cook, right?
Yeah.
She makes good quiche.
The best.
She kind of leans back in her chair. Very similar way of just, you said something, and
Mm-hmm.
almost eerily similarly to Reva.
Yep.
It's not being responded to.
God. Just kind of chuckle. We really are related. They'd ignore me too.
And she'll just sit in silence.
Just gonna keep looking at her. After a while, just I know it's not you. You're not her. Can you say sorry?
For what?
What the body did. Yeah. I know it's not you. You killed my mother's sister. You didn't. I hear you. I hear you. She did. She did, and you have her face. Believe it or not, those are your fucking horns up there. So please. Just be a decent fucking person. And take responsibility for an action, even if it wasn't yours. Yeah?
Just looks back at you.
Fuck you. Yeah. Alright. Can I make a history check to see if, now that we're just staring at each other awkwardly across the room, if I remember her from my dream like a year and a half ago?
Sure, go ahead and make a history check.
Because I don't know that. I just remembered that this sure had her face. Okay, 16. I don't think I got good history. Oh, +4, so a dirty 20.
Yeah. Looks very similar to the person that you saw in your dream.
Hang on a goddamn minute. Do you know how to be in people's dreams?
No?
I had a dream about you. Long ass time ago.
Okay.
You said you were coming for my family. Well, no, you didn't. You said you were coming for somebody and... Fuck, I wished you luck. Who else? How many other wards, I guess, are out there? Do you all have the name Ward? Is that your name? How does that work?
Some of us go by Ward. Some of us choose other names. There's a lot of us.
Okay. Have you ever met another tiefling with broken off horns like yours?
No?
Yeah, you don't seem as confident as the one in my dream then. Right. I would be scared of her. You're just kind of underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie.
Just kind of like, there's not really much you can say to that. She's not gonna apologize, but she's just like, okay, yeah, be mad with me. That's fine. You can be angry with me.
God, what a fucking day. Just gonna, like, cross and, like, take a seat next to her and, like, slump in the chair. Just kind of give up.
We're heading to the end of the episode, but I do want to make a call to see if there's anything that people want to do before the end of the episode. Yes, Brie.
Can I try and find Tennant?
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Tennant's on the way to the cottage. Up to you guys.
I think Tennant was outside for a long time, probably dry heaving, and then did a really weird zigzag to get back to the cottage. So it's not unrealistic, if you want. That's so sad. They're just about to get to the cottage and you fucking call them back. That's fucked. I'm so normal about this family. Yep, okay. I can do this.
It has to happen.
Yeah.
Can I make a luck check to see if I'm peeking out the window at the same moment this reunion happens? Just because I love to fuel a fire, you know?
Sure.
Okay. 16.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm.
Yeah.
Anyone looking at the
you
cottage, you
can-
see my face in the window.
You can grab Tennant.
I think I come up from behind, and even in the grass, I think you probably hear Riva's distinctive footsteps.
He just stops, but doesn't. He's just staring at the ground. It's just shoulders slumped. He just stops.
Tennant,
Just angles his head towards you.
I wish it was Bernadette back too. And I think Riva puts like a hand on your shoulder.
Oh, that's poetic. I rolled in that one. I think his shoulder just starts like shaking with like sobs. Just
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was hoping to give you a little bit more time off. But we need to figure out why that creature is wearing that goddamn face.
he just like covers a face with his hand, and like when he turns around, he seems almost like a foot smaller. Like he's the same height as you. You're both tall people, but he just looks small. And I think he like looks at you like a desperate child. like a child looks at their parent, and don't know if he's ever looked at you like that since he was 6 years old. Please don't.
My sweet baby boy, I'm so sorry.
Please don't ask me to do that. Could you just be my mother? Just like once. You couldn't be anything else. Just please don't ask me to do that.
I think the door opens, and Rose stands in the doorway and is watching this.
Ask someone else. Fucking ask someone else. Please.
I think
Darling? Is everything okay out here?
go to your wife. I'll do it myself. And I think Reva leaves.
I think Tevin kind of just like bends over, like they can't really keep standing anymore. Like they're just done. They can't even like move back to you, Rose. They're just done.
I very gently shut the door behind me. I'm guessing that after a little while I asked Sam to go keep an eye on the hamster, make sure the tiny hands don't, and I kind of, you just hear like very soft footsteps behind you.
Wait, point of clarification, does that mean that Ruby Senior is with the baby?
Probably. Yeah. Or I mean, I think it would have been okay for Sam to like take the baby in the room with the hamster. Which, however it worked out, I think as long as somebody's got eyes on the baby and somebody's got eyes on the kids and the hamster, happy house. You kind of hear like footsteps behind you, and then you just like feel my hands on your shoulders. And then I'm like leaning over a little bit so you can feel like my breath on your cheek. Darling, you okay?
He's just crying.
I pull your head like into my stomach and I'm running my hands through your fingers. Okay, all right. It's okay. I'm here. I've got you. You are safe. I don't know what's going on, but none of it is going to touch you or us or anyone here, okay? And I think Rose is just watching Reva walk off, not knowing what has happened here. But
Yeah, it's... Doesn't even sound like a man crying, it sounds like a child crying. And doesn't do anything else for a long time.
She's standing out there holding you for as long as you need. There is no rushing, there is just holding you.
I think as Reva walks, what I can only assume is like sort of like would be like fog now. She drops just like the present that she had like in her pocket, like just on the ground. And then she opens the chest and drops the chest on the ground, and then takes the crown and just like walks out into the woods. And I think lips, I think she's quivering a little bit, and she wipes away just sort of just like a single tear, I think, and just wipes it and thinks about all of the regrets in her life. And then she touches the ruby.
You hear in your head familiar voice. Welcome back.
There's another god that wants to kill you. And I do as well. Now tell me. I have a lot of questions to ask.
Ask them.
Who wants you dead?
You're the one who just told me someone wanted me dead. This is the first I'm hearing about it. Who wants me dead?
You know? Actually, I have a different question.
Okay.
What does it take to become a god?
People who believe in you. Followers.
Sounds easy enough.
I like the way you're thinking, Riva.
I'm looking forward to this partnership.
The ruby. Though there's barely any light in this forest, the sun has set and there's fog. It seems to glint, sparkle. And that is where we're going to end our episode. Thank you all so much for joining us on this emotional roller coaster of an episode. Disclaimer, we all love each other very much. We're all such good friends. And we're gonna go do our post-session care where we all tell each other how much we love each other. So we'll see you next week then for the next episode of Tales from Beyond Crow Lane.